Hey, yeah. Oh, shucks. Good morning. Oh, shucks. It's Gigi. Uh-huh. Y'all thought I was gone, didn't you? We back with another one. How about that? Good morning. You know I'm gonna let the beat ride for a minute. Yeah, we're gonna make another one mellow. Yeah. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Hush Room. And Cedric the Entertainer said on Barbershop, he said just hush. Hush. Welcome to the Hush Room. It's quiet time. But you know, before we get started with our agenda, we got to get our what? Our swerve on. Yeah. And we got to do what else? Take our medication. This is the Hush Room, where we talk about everything, anything, some things, sometimes nothing. Okay, that's a bar right there. I need to put that on the track. Hope everyone had a great weekend and is having a great morning. Today is April the 27th. It's around 11:33. Oh shit. You ever just wake up and you just feel like I don't want to say it, but like a little tickle in your spirit, like you can't mess with my day to day, okay? No, you can't mess with my day to day with no bad news, with no half bad news, with no bills, because the bills gonna keep coming whether you like it or not. If you don't want no bills, don't get no cable, don't buy no car, live on the streets, okay? Oh shit. Yeah. Gigi kinda out there this morning. Might have to have y'all to reel me back in. I might need to go quiet for a minute. But when you look in your refrigerator and you got more medication than you do got food, you gotta hush. You got to hush. And make another one. Yeah, and make another one. Alright, y'all, I'm getting my medication together. I don't know if you need medication. If you're not 21 or over, you need to change the channel. Go play the PlayStation, the Game Boy, I don't know what y'all do. If you're not 21, do the ticker-tocker, the Snapchat. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're growing. If you're not knowing, it's taking me a little bit longer to get my medication because I'm gonna do a concoction here. Should have had it done already, but I had other concoctions that I had to work with. How about that? We're getting ready to move into the month of May, if the Lord let us. You know, the Lord allow us. We are almost halfway into 2026. Oh, Jesus. I'm almost there. We're gonna have some of our friends come and join us today so we can talk about some basketball. talk about some NFL draft picks that came out. The NFL, they trying to do a little something. I don't know if it's just me or if you guys feel like this too, but these sports categories getting kind of tricky. Okay, got my medication done. Think I got my swerve on. Get your lighters in the air. Alright, lighters in the air. Then I'm gonna turn the music down and we gonna get started. I'm gonna send the link out to our associates so we can have a conversation about this playoffs that we just witnessed over the last week. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty. We got that done. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. We don't profess to know everything, but we do know what our eyes is showing us. Sometimes we got to put our glasses on or magnify it so we can make sure that what our eyes is showing us is what we're really perceiving to be as reality. Because a lot of people, they tell you don't believe what your eyes see and what your ears hear. But what are we supposed to believe in? If we're not supposed to believe what our eyes see and our ears hear, why do you keep putting all this stuff on the TV, on the TikTok, the Instagram, snapping the chat, the threads, the X, and all of that stuff? If you don't want us to believe what our eyes are seeing and our ears are hearing, don't put no more stuff out here for us to perceive, as they say. Man, I'm TG. I introduced myself at the beginning. And I'm Grandma. Okay? We just have conversations, talk about a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of opinions and concepts, and try to, fish around for the truth of the situation. Okay? We don't have a lot of other stuff to talk about outside of the NBA playoffs right now, but I do have a few things on the agenda that we want to acknowledge and see what's going on. Like I said, if you're not 21, go play the PlayStation. I don't know where they at now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not 1, not 2, not 3. I don't know where they at with the PlayStation. But baby, if you're not 21, you change the channel. I'm gonna go ask your parents or your guardian about some of the stuff that you might think that GG is talking about. Okay, but we're mainly gonna be talking about sports today. No politics. That stuff right there is getting out of control, and I don't need all them kind of out of control opinions on my channel. Okay, Lord have mercy, I ain't gonna even go there. Alrighty, all right, let's get started. First thing we have on our agenda. Well, no, let's do this right here. We want to congratulate Mr. I believe it's Nikel Alexander Walker, like Shay Gillius. Yeah, just another Alexander Walker. Yeah, I think that I was told that there are some relations. I'm not for sure. Y'all might want to fact check GG on that, but if I'm not mistaken, they supposed to be in some kind of, you know, that's family. Okay, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player award. His scoring went up 11.4 points per game this season. He became the second consecutive Hawk to win the award following Dyson Daniels last season. Okay? And you know the Hawks is playing in the postseason. I don't know what happened to them, but we're gonna talk about that when we get to the playoff part of the show, okay? Um, but congratulations, Mr. Walker, for doing your thing, okay? And what? Who else? Do we have any more congratulations? No, we just had some announcements. Okay. All right. Another announcement. I don't know. The way this man's face is looking, I don't know if y'all want him, Milwaukee, or not. But this is Mr. Taylor Jenkins. Okay. He was just hired as the head coach over there at the Milwaukee Bucks. Remember the last show we did, we talked about Doc, and Doc was saying that he wasn't coming back, and I was trying to figure out what Doc's next move was, and somebody had suggested he might go to the front office, and I wanted to know what part of the front office is he going to go to. And, we talked about, accounting, human resources, scouting, fitness, but that ain't in the front office. That's actually in the practice gym over here. That's where they practice at in a whole nother location, I think. And then we didn't know if he was going to maybe, be, what, the VP of operations. I don't know what Doc has got on his mind. Maybe he's going to retire. Hmm. I don't know, but that was a suggestion. But this man, remember him? You know who Mr. Taylor Jenkins is. You know who he is, right? He is the former head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay. Yeah, remember I think they let him go in the middle of the season or something and brought in this other coach that I don't even know where he came from. I still ain't checked his resume yet. I'm slipping on the tipping, okay? Because this coach at the Memphis Grizzlies, I don't know where he came from. He just popped up out of nowhere. What is that? Did he come out the bowl? Is he one of them? Allegedly, one of them. Yeah, okay. And everybody is coming from somewhere that we don't even know where they came from. They just show up. I don't. What did you have any prior experience, or is you one of them JJ Reddick candidates where you just, you start a podcast, next thing you know, you a head coach. I ain't saying he's not qualified, but he ain't got no experience. Hmm. Uh, so Mr. Jenkins record over at Memphis. There was he coached for 539 games. He was 250 out of 214 and 214. Okay, so I mean, 250. He won a little less than half of the games that he was there. Well, man, we got people. I ain't gonna even go there. Can't say things. Can't say things. But welcome to the Bucks, Mr. Jenkins. Huh? Mr. Taylor, you look like you frustrated. You could fish your face, sir. But welcome to the Bucks. You was only off for 13 months. I don't know. Shoot, what was you doing? Flying around the world? You could have. Next thing we just wanted. Did y'all see the video? Hush Room. Did y'all see the video? Hey, my people, I'm going to send the link out in about 10 minutes. Okay, I just want to get this out the way. I'm moving kind of quickly through this part. Everybody in the comments, welcome to the Hush Room. We're going to talk about the NBA today. Okay, how about that? But did y'all see the video of this young man knee? Hmm. His knee went all the way back. Okay, you know, like the other young man's knee, they showed it on the video when the injury happened, how his knee popped out forward. This Edwards did the opposite, went backwards. I couldn't even hardly watch it. I'm like, oh no, something is going on in this train. Can't say things, but I've been saying it ever since I've been on this podcast, and I ain't been here too long, but I've been saying it for years. Something is going on with the condition and training of these young men. You say the game has evolved, but I don't see no evolution in the fit. Y'all got these bands. I'm grandma, okay? I'm grandma. I ain't ashamed to say I'm grandma because some people didn't make it to teenage years, God rest their soul. But they got these bands that you use at the rehab place. You know how you do the bands and stuff. And you tie the belts around you and stuff. I mean, that's cool. I ain't down in that. You know, that's kind of like a appetizer to your real training. But something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. I'm gonna tell you right now, something ain't right in this training department because they ain't got no muscle. They ain't got no sustainability in their framework. They bones and they ligaments is weak. Y'all can't do up and unders because you scared. You can't be jumping and stuff. You, but Anthony Edwards. Let me just read it to you so we can move on because I want to talk about the playoffs. All right, so and also Dante Devincenzo. Yeah, I kind of like his game. He had surgery yesterday. He got the ACL tendon issue. He gonna use the same doctor that Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton used. So he just had surgery. Dante just had surgery yesterday for the ACL. So what is that? A year? Huh? A year? You get hurt in the postseason. Like last year, we had 3 people to get hurt in the postseason with the ACL. Well, who? Kyrie still ain't back yet. So he got Dante had the surgery for his Achilles yesterday. So Anthony Edwards has sustained a bone bruise and a hypertension in his left knee and is expected to miss multiple weeks. Shams, you know how I feel about your reporting, so I had to go and make sure the receipts is saying what they're saying. But this is what Shams said, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about Mr. Shams. Names don't lie. Yeah, don't fool with Gigi. Don't fool with Gigi. So Ant-Man, who's over there, got Yika Yoka. Let's talk about Yika Yoka, okay? Let's talk about Yika Yoka. Get well soon, young man, Dante, and y'all get well soon. But Nika Yoga, let me get this leak out. Cause I need some associate participation, okay? Hold on, y'all. But y'all know who that is, right? That's Julius Randle. Yeah, that's right, Kobe. Kobe said they make me look bad. Julius said with that crutch on the side. Yeah, that's right, Kobe. But Nikki Yoka, Coca-Cola, who say don't mess with him because his brother's gonna come after you. Okay, what that supposed to mean? What that supposed to mean? Huh? You mean they gonna cross the waters? and they jet planes is like that for real? Man, I wish I would. Shoot, you the one acting. What? What you gonna get mad at him for the layup for? Just a layup. Uh, let me send this link out, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. But Nikki Yoka, he got mad. Who was it? Was it McDaniels? I think it was McDaniels. My associates get me right here in a minute. They ain't gonna let me. They ain't gonna let my receipts be wrong. But wasn't it McDaniels that did the? You getting beat, man. You getting beat. What? Uh-uh. What you think? Did you think they were just gonna roll over and let you just walk all over them like that? Was that your perception, sir? Tell me what made you get mad at another man making a layup. What caused you to get fined? And that's the report. The NBA announced that Nikola Yoka Coca-Cola has been fined $50,000 and Julius Randle was fined $35,000 for their roles in the court altercation at the end of Game 4 of the Nuggets and Timberwolves series. Yeah. Huh? $50,000. What did that boy do in that layup that made you want to spend $50,000? If you want to give some money away, Gigi, right here. I'm right here. If you just want to give some money away, because that was uncalled for according to what the game I was watching. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I need to go watch the highlights like Silver said. Uh, uh, what? What? You got people on the YouTube calling you garbage, partner. They was man. They had a parade, a band, some girls dancing around on to the beat with the MVP chance. If I wasn't mistaken, a couple of years ago, or was it last year that you were still in the MVP conversation? Can't say things. And now you got people on the internet 2026 calling you garbage. And you running all down the court like you done lost your mind. Ain't nothing going on. The boy just made a layup. And what you running down there for? He done made the layup. You should have been down there before he made the layup. I can't say things. Y'all better come on in here, young man. I sent the link to a couple of folks. Y'all better help me out because I think I'm finna get triggered from the MVP now being called garbage, man. I wish I would. I wish I would. Uh, this is the behavior of, man, please. You ain't got it like Birdman said. You got to put some respect. Man, they don't. Come on, y'all. Do I have to take it down to 7-Eleven in the hood? What they say? Some streets you can't. You ain't qualified to walk down no more. You can't go down there no more. You can't go down the MVP road no more, partner. That's all right. Y'all better get it together. If Denver's planning on doing anything, is Gordon back? Ain't that his last name? Gordon is he back yet? Huh? Huh? Hey, my associates here to rescue Grandma. Yes, they are. They here to rescue Grandma because Grandma was tripping over here.
Nikola Jokic. He
Hey,
doesn't have he doesn't have
Nikolaka.
the help.
Uh,
He doesn't have any
mm,
help. Nikola Jokic is doing all that he
Hey,
can.
good morning, good morning, good morning. Nikola Jokic, Coca-Cola, the longest
Jokic doesn't
dog of
have an
What's
time.
up? What's
he
up? What's
doesn't
up?
he
Body
doesn't
slam.
have all the he doesn't have all the hell. Hey, happy birthday, man. Happy
Good,
birthday,
good
Dion.
looking. Good
Cousin
looking.
Dion,
Good
man.
looking.
Happy
On
birthday
44.
to you. Happy
44.
birthday to
On
you,
44.
44.
Stop shooting that
Appreciate
44
Oh,
y'all.
shit.
Now,
Shoot.
44,
come
4 and
back.
4. Yeah, happy birthday, baby. But yeah,
Thank
Nick
you.
and Lotus, you know what? When you're in the hood, you know, some streets you can't walk down until you jump off the porch, if you understand where
Right,
I'm
right,
coming
right,
from.
right.
Okay, so Nicky Locus, he thought he had jumped off the porch a couple years ago because they was MVP him all the way. He done got 3 MVPs for what? For what? What'd you get the MVPs, boy? Now you think folks are supposed to respect you at a certain level. Partner, you ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Hey,
That's
I
a
just gotta
fact.
say this. I just gotta say this. I ain't never
Hmm.
heard this unwritten rule of scoring and
Hmm.
everything like that. Because back in the days, the
Hmm.
old school play, they used to do it all the time. Hey, they don't want that turnover. They're gonna shoot the ball or whatever. And, hey, you can't get
Man,
mad
you
about
think,
that just because you're getting your ass
yeah.
whooped.
Right. You
You
should
you
have been
having a
winning.
you having a superstar temper tantrum, a alleged superstar temper tantrum. Cause I ain't never been down with your game. I ain't saying you ain't talented. You when you get hot, you get hot. You can score 40,
He
50,
took
60
away the
points.
spotlight from Ayo. They should be talking
Mm,
about Ayo and Sumu. That boy is from
mm.
Illinois. Shout out to him, man. He used to play for the
Uh,
Bulls, man. The Bulls drafted him. But yeah, man,
so
that
that's
lets you
what we
know,
ta-
man. Hey,
that's what we
that
talking
dude
about
showed
right
out.
now. Yeah,
Broke that
yeah.
record.
He a
And
Downtown
then
straight
you
Freddie
got
body
Brown.
and
rock,
then you
man.
got you got OG Julius. Do you know who Julius Randle is, huh?
Yeah,
Round
he
the
an OG in the
world,
game.
saying he's an OG in the game. He tapping you up on the TV in front of his crowd. Okay, boy, you better go on
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. You better go on somewhere. You better
Yeah,
go on
Julius
somewhere.
wasn't.
But
Julius
what's
wasn't
y'all
on that.
opinion? What's y'all opinion? I'm done with him. I got to take me some more medication.
Hey, but that's a great that is a good series right there. But I already picked Minnesota, even if they had Aaron Gordon. You know what I mean? It's
We're
unfortunate
gonna
they
do the
lost
whole break.
DiVincenzo.
I want y'all to help me do the whole breakdown pattern.
Oh, okay. DiVincenzo, he lost for the season and
He
for the
just had
playoffs, I
surgery
should say.
yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
He
But
just
I
had
heard,
surgery
I
yesterday.
think they say
yeah,
towards Achilles though.
yeah. It was his
Mm-hmm.
Achilles,
Mm-hmm. It's
and
Achilles.
it's
He just
gonna
had
be out.
surgery.
Gonna be out weeks, like couple of weeks. Like if they make it to the second round, he'll make a show in the conference semi. Lakers got their ass whipped last night as Houston stuck with the game plan. Jay Reed had 8 turnovers.
Lord have mercy. I gotta take some more
Salute,
medication.
salute,
I'm just so
salute.
good here. What the
Know your
hell?
boy.
What's up, Jay?
No, yeah,
What up?
James. Hey,
What's up?
baby.
What's up? How y'all doing today? How
Wow.
y'all doing today?
I'm doing wonderful today. Today,
Miss
Monday.
Dion, today
Happy
is your
birthday,
day
big
on
dog.
him.
I heard them say
My
that when I
man,
came on here.
I
I had to go get my
appreciate you.
charger right quick. I knew somebody was about to
Mm-hmm.
go live. I was just sitting
But
here thinking if I was gonna do one. There's a lot to talk about
Mm-hmm.
though, but salute
I
Uh,
GG Bus Love Queen. What's down with it?
Nothing much. Good morning to you. I'm enjoying your show. I might not be saying nothing, but you best believe Gigi be listening, okay? The next thing I want to talk about, we know Nicola Yoki, whatever your name is. This young
Nikolai
man right
Jokic.
here. This young
Oh
man
yeah.
right here. Okay, let's have a conversation about what this young man. Let me read to you. According to the sports, to the ESPN, he had 42 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, made 15 out of 18, shooting at 83%. Who doing that?
Jay
Huh?
Gildas Alexander.
Who's
Yeah,
doing
that's
Look,
the only
that?
one that
Where
I know
they do
about.
that at? Where they do that at? Where they do that
he
at?
should be going on 3 MVPs, but they gave it to Jokic on that bullshit.
That's what I'm talking. That's why I was on
man.
Jokic that way. I
Hey,
was
no
But
I
matter
was
what
on
we're
let me
gonna
ask
Jokic
you a
that
see.
way.
question though. I'm glad we're talking about that because I when I did a video yesterday or the day before yesterday, I said the same thing. What's so different about his triple doubles and Russell Westbrook? Russell did it out
Bro, I
of
was
5
just
years.
man, no, your boy. I
Come
swear to
on
God,
now.
I was just thinking that the other day. I'm like, now they slam Russ for doing that
They
shit, but
slam
now
Russ
he
for
doing
this shit.
it. Now
He
he
had
the
his
second coming of
19
Larry
ball and all
Bird.
this. Now all of a sudden they praising
Man,
his
that's
old nigga. Like, come
crazy,
on,
bro.
dog.
They pick
That's
and choose,
crazy,
man.
bro.
At an 83% clip, y'all. At an 83% clip.
But
And Russ
listen,
ain't
Who's
really
doing
had no
that?
help when he was doing it.
that's what I was about to say. Russ ain't have no Jamal where you ain't had to
He
do
ain't
that.
had none
You
of
feel
that,
what I'm saying?
man.
Jamal out there still scoring 30 balls, and this nigga can't help this man win, but he the best dude on the team.
But he the
Stop
best
being
big
this
man
kid, that
ever. All of a
bullshit, man.
sudden,
Man, that nigga
man.
get cooked, mess with any nigga man, I won't even call the big dogs. I'll get Big Country for a couple of years and go put it on
Hey,
his
I,
ass. Vancouver
hey, look.
edition.
I
Somebody
said
had brought
this,
him
man.
up the other day, yeah, cheap price.
Man, I say he a souped up Vladi Divac, man. That's all he is to me.
Who that? Who
Or
that, Mr. Dion?
your boy Nicola Coca-Cola.
Nicola Jokic.
That's right.
Jokic.
That's right. That's right.
Nicola
He served one.
Jokic. It's
I
his
told
right name,
Pastor
sir.
yesterday. I told Pastor
Cause he
yesterday. He raised his arms up. He got a foot on everybody. His passes is over
Mm-hmm.
everybody's head. Okay, that don't mean he
man.
got game. He just
That's what I
tall
was
and the mother
saying.
husband got this long arms. He ain't got no game.
And
What's his back?
we
He
seen
can
him
shoot some
before.
threes. Yeah,
We
But
we
seen
can. He
GG,
can
how
shoot
hard
some
it
We
is
threes.
to
seen
stand at the
Arvidas
top?
Sabonis.
I
Right.
said that too. You must have was reading my mind. How many times with these 6'10", 6'11", you at the top of the key with the ball? You ain't no 6'10", 11 players really out there like that. Everybody 6'9" and under damn near because y'all playing in small ball.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everybody
y'all think
wing
that's
play
dirty basketball
exactly.
when y'all done
That's
won the game.
6'5" is
So
good.
like you say, how hard it is to pass
6'5", 6'6".
over a 6'9" dude, 6'8" dude
Who
that you
couldn't
catching?
That's a
with the
fact.
long his arms is what, 2 feet long. He can throw the ball over everybody's head and then don't get it twisted. Now he got the shot, but that shot is not consistent. Okay,
It's
he
a
get
set
hot and he
shot
get
though.
cold. Yeah, he get
No,
All
hot and he
somebody got
get
to do
Dion,
is
cold.
say it
guard
again,
him.
Dion.
It's a set shot.
It's a
Now
set
check
shot
this out. Now check
on
this
the
out.
elbows, on the
If you
elbows.
put real fours and fives in here, Rudy Gobert is giving this dude hell. He can't shoot over Rudy Gobert.
Giving
Mm-hmm.
him the blues, and people be
He's
talking a
scared.
lot of
That
shit
shit he
about
was getting
Scared.
on the page
He's
and flicking
scared.
it up and spinning it in there. He can't do that over
Yeah,
dude his
he can't
size.
do
So
that no more because when he put
when
the
you put
ball
a dude his
down, he
size
put the
on
ball
him,
down.
what
He
you
put the
got?
ball down, Zola. He put the ball down. Them guards gonna strip him. So that's the reason why his arms is always up. And then
exactly.
He's scared of Rudy, so he freezes. Okay, he don't know what the hell to do when he get down there on the block. Down out there on the elbows. Come on out here if you want to. I might get hot on you. Okay, that might happen. It might not. I ain't gonna bet no money on it. Okay, that's the
You
way
know
I
why he
see
don't
it.
play defense? Because Rudy Gobert should be snatching those 15 rebounds if you playing defense.
He
Or boxing
tired.
somebody out.
He
He don't never
tired.
box nobody
Yeah,
out.
boxing out. That
He's
that got something to
tired.
do with a little defense and positioning, but you know,
Hmm.
come on, bro.
He
You always
tired.
cry about your triple doubles, but y'all kill Westbrook behind that, bro. That right there,
Hmm.
racism within itself, bro. And they talking about racism
Mm-hmm.
on Philly shit. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's
You
for
know
real.
the postseason. What I always say, y'all, the postseason is a different dog, and we are looking at a different kind of game being born. Okay, it was like this last year in the postseason. They letting them hit this year. They got folks getting them hit
That's a good
in the
point.
jewels. You
That's
know
a
what
I
I'm
Except for
brought that
saying?
up on my
OKC.
video too. Listen,
Uh huh.
GG not lying though. I brought that up on my video. Look, check it out. When they inserted the defense last year, because how people was complaining about it from the All-Star games and all that.
Oh
Look
Lord,
how their
here we
numbers
go.
went from
Go
130,
Nola. Go
120 a
Nola.
game to 90 to 110. Them dudes came and scored with 120 when
Mm-hmm.
you insert defense, real defense in there and
Mm-hmm.
let them play a little bit. They struggling out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
I
that's
That's
was
what
what
the
I
mad at the
Lakers
said,
did.
Cavs
The Lakers
Nola.
losing.
what? The Lakers beat the Rockets and had to go into overtime to get that 115, but the regular
Mm-hmm.
score
That's what
was
I said.
101, 101. That's
Yep.
Niners shit to
Yeah,
me, but y'all talking about the Niners dead, killing Niners. Nigga, you wish you was born in the Niners to hang around them days. Cause that's the
that's
regular
all I'm
era
Shay,
to
saying,
me.
Shay,
man.
All
I
this
was
Shay,
crazy
mad
shit out here
Shay.
now. This
I was
shit
mad that
changing
Cavs
right
lost,
now.
but that was a good watch though. That was a defensive game. That was a good watch. I don't know if y'all caught
Was
that
it?
Cavs Raptors
So
game.
you lead me right into my next point, Mr. Dion. I've been to. I don't watch a lot of basketball, but I watch a lot of basketball. Okay, because they say we got to have the receipts. We don't know what we talking about. If them OGs, they stuck in the 90s. But see, you know what I'm saying? That's what that's the label, the category we supposed to be in. But Shay even said it. He said these guys are gonna play that speedball. He said I'm slowing this down. Okay, I'm slowing this down. Y'all gonna play at my level. So Shay is saying, I'm telling y'all, something about that OKC team is taking me back to the Chicago Bull 1990. Is it 96, y'all? The one I'm thinking about?
What
Well,
that?
with the 72-10,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that was the 96 team, 72-10 when you first
Yeah,
came back.
they didn't get the 72-10, but they got the tools though, y'all.
I could see that though. I could see
They
that.
got the two, and that coach is coaching this team, y'all. He's coaching this team.
Yeah, he a hell of a
I'm,
coach. I like him, and he not scared to go deep into his bench. Like
he's
some
from the
people saw
East
their
Coast.
roster,
Somebody told me he was
Man.
from Providence. Is he from Providence? So he's from the East Coast.
but I ain't gonna lie, if he is, the Big East back in the 90s was always a basketball town. Like St. John, Providence, Seton Hall. Come on, man, there was big dogs coming out those programs. So, like, we had
I'm just gonna move
Syracuse
to.
and all them in there, like UConn, Connect, Georgetown. Like, a lot of teams don't remember when the Big East had their run. Like, for real, for real. It was like the powerhouse of NCAA. But if you too young, you ain't gonna understand that.
And now that
Look
you
at the
say that
Hawks.
though, they lightweight do play like an East Coast team though.
I'm finna look it
Yeah,
up
that
right
East Coast,
now.
but
Okay.
they come with it. I ain't gonna lie. It's basketball out there, but you gotta take it serious. And what I like about him, what I say, he empty the clip. He go deep into his bench. He don't be
Yeah, he ain't
caring.
just doing the
Playoff,
Thibodeau
regular
playing
season,
80
he
niggas.
playing the same rotation throughout the whole duration of
Yup.
the season. When you see teams go from 10, 12, 11 running through the season, and now you 8, 9, that's
That's why
wearing
I say
talent, dude.
yup. And then now niggas tired in the fourth quarter because they ain't getting subbed out the game.
And you know what's the beauty about this? Them dudes getting the reps in the development instead of just sitting on the sideline and getting it in practice. And when game time in practice, that's different speed, bro. I tell anybody that playing the game at a high level. So when you playing the game at a high level and you out there in practice, your teammates ain't gonna hit you like that and play you hard like that because they need you
Right.
for the game. But when you get in that game time speed and you get in that game time reaction and you gotta think for yourself and be quick, help a teammate get in the right position. That help you grow, and that's why them dudes so deadly, bro. I'm telling you. San Antonio Spurs doing the same thing.
I'm about to
Yep.
say they
Yep.
looking good too though. They
Um,
looking good.
that coach, y'all, like I told you, he's from Massachusetts, Connecticut, and then he dipped down in Florida.
Okay.
hmm
Hey, let me ask you a
Yeah.
Oh,
question.
they
How
answered
the
your question
hell?
earlier, Gigi. I
How
oh,
the hell they lost with Ant-Man being out and they losing
Bro.
their top player coming off the bench, even though he been a start lineup sometimes. But DiVincenzo, he a bench player. He like one of the first two to come off the bench. Him and Nas Reed when they substitute sometimes. But how you lose that game when they don't have a superstar player and you let a dude, what the dude name is from Chicago? I can't never pronounce the dude name. What he African or Nigerian?
Which one?
The one who scored the 43 points.
Oh, Lord Jesus! Now you're gonna make me do the
oh,
research.
Asumo. Ayo,
Yeah,
Asumo.
Yeah,
There you go.
Ayo DeSumo.
There you
Yeah.
go.
man. I bet you Chicago punching the air right now like Tree on Nick, the bars in the head.
He was
That's
in
why you
shot
don't get
time
rid of your
too.
That's
young
what.
talent.
That's what
Stop
messed
getting
up
rid of
Nicky
your young
Yogi
talent,
Yogi
man.
Yogi. Yeah,
That lets you know
Nicky
Denver
Yogi.
mentally weak.
Hey,
They
why they
act like
mad
they
at
don't
what
know
Jeff?
what they're doing.
Why they mad at what McDaniel said? The dude was only speaking his mind. That's what I'm saying about the world today. There's certain things you can say and certain things you can't say because this world done got sensitive compared to how they raised us to be. Speak your mind. Don't lie. But not everything is a lie. Don't say this because you got so man. Fuck all that, man. They ain't have time for that shit.
Man,
and that's not being hard, bro. That's just being real. Everything ain't hard, bro. It's just trying to get back to being real.
I wish I would.
Right, it's winners and losers. Everybody gonna get a trophy.
Yeah, man. We want you to change every time something else changes.
Yeah.
To make it soft for them, because we
your hall pass is up, partner. Your hall pass is up. Your hall pass is up. You out of pocket. You out of pocket. Okay, y'all act like they don't know what they're doing, y'all. What happened? What happened?
Man,
I don't understand what happened. All of a sudden, they just fell off. What?
I can't call it.
How you gonna be down 3-1? Huh? MVP? You know me? Huh?
Nah, but
yeah,
he had
you
a
know
triple-double
me.
with 10 turnovers. Why they wasn't bragging about that triple-double? Y'all like triple-doubles, though. See how they pick and choose to talk about triple-double? The role player was at a triple-double last night. He had 8 turnovers. He was 10, 9, and 8. That's look at this shit, baby. Old nigga need to sit their ass down. Gotta know when to tuck it in, bro.
Him and his son made history. He threw an alley-oop to his son, and they was hyping it up. Had a hype video about off a layup.
I know you ain't talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about it.
Hey, no, look, check it out though. What you think? I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first seen this series, I said to myself, looking at the last 2 games, you can tell how this shit was gonna go. Now tell me why you gonna sit out 3 games. Now the last game, I ain't gonna lie, that was just pure coaching. Coaching should have said, look, we got 21.9, they got 20 seconds left on the clock. Let them have that 1.9, but force them to foul it. Don't turn the ball over. Something you ain't like. Eman's a defensive type coach. He not no offensive minded coach. So that's one thing you got to understand. So he don't know what routine to put up in there.
They definitely had that game, bro.
Man, they had that game, and it's supposed to be 2-2. So this is what you looking at.
You talking about game 3, right?
Yeah, we could have tied this thing up, and we in the game we did play with KD, we lost. So the games we winning without him. So why would y'all take the defensive Dylan Brooks, who was a nice 3-point shooter at this time, because he gonna hit them bitches, and then you gave up another player with all those drafts. You gave up 5 second-round draft picks for an old ass KD ain't gonna give you 2-3 years. That's
he don't
crazy.
Even want to be there for real. You can tell.
Do you think that was him on that burn account? We all real. Let's keep it real. Do you think that was him on that burn account?
Y'all know they got the phone call.
Hell yeah.
Playing.
Yeah, you got that phone call like Ginobili.
Shoot, how do you, man? KD, man, I was trying to rock with you. I ain't the Slim Reaper or whatever your name was, partner. You know, I ain't down with you no more, man. This is. You almost made me say a bad word, KD, because this looked like,
Yeah, he definitely. I lost a lot of respect for him over these last couple of years, man. Ever since he had his.
Didn't KD play LeBron in 2016 on the Warriors? Huh?
Yeah, no, that was the year before he went there.
The year before.
The year before.
That was 17 and 19.
That's when they said
the Barnes was on that team.
Now all of a sudden, 10 years later, you can't play against LeBron no more. What's wrong with your doggone foot? Ain't nothing wrong with your foot yesterday. Did nobody say nothing about your doggone foot a couple days ago? Why all of a sudden now something's wrong with his foot, y'all?
In the words of the great Charles Barkley, he's a bus rider.
Bus rider with a transfer, okay? A bus rider with a transfer, okay?
Keep a transfer, GG.
Keep a transfer. Keep a transfer and a change of address form is in his wallet.
Man, what?
$100.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If D-Wade would have got the first ring, he'd have been a bus rider too. But if D-Wade wouldn't have got that ring without, in 2006, he
with Shaq,
too.
That's a fact too, though. Really, for real.
That's the only thing saved him. We always saying the talent, him and Carmelo, but like Carmelo said, when D-Wade first said it, he said, "Man, I wanted to play against him. I ain't want to join him." So why you did it then?
And what's crazy is the refs helped him out that series too.
Yeah, and
Remember, he
against
shot more
Dallas.
free throws than the Dallas Mavericks whole team, bro.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
One game, this dude had like
We
28
sure
free throws. I
did.
was
Not
like,
the
Lord.
whole team.
The whole
Yeah, he
team,
did. Whole
GG.
team. The whole team. He ain't lying.
They gonna listen. They gonna help you like
Well,
they do the role
I know
player.
there's got to
But
be
the
some
difference
paperwork
between
on
him and
that.
D
There's
Wade
got to
really
be
can
some
shoot
paper.
the ball, and he can shoot free throws. D Wade ain't
Yeah.
scared of that pressure moment. D Wade
You gonna
really got
shoot
that
more free
killer in
throws?
him.
You gonna shoot more free throws than the whole team, and ain't no paperwork behind that, Silver? Huh?
No, that it's what I'm saying
That's
is
that bam out of bio, okay? That's that bam out of bio.
That's on the Tim Donaghy side of the game.
do you
Mm,
think that game right there? Why you
What
think
are
they
we
did that?
watching? They did
And
that, and it
you,
was a direct
I
hit.
don't.
Direct hit. That's a direct hit
Bam shouldn't
on
have
the
broke that record
mama.
though. Bam shouldn't have broke that record. He should have had more respect and took himself out the
Some people
game.
say some records you just don't break. There's just some records you just don't break, and I don't. I ain't.
Yeah, I wasn't
Man,
feeling that. Talking about
Kobe my
83 is
boy. Kobe,
83.
you know,
Nah.
Kobe's my boy. I ride or die with the Mamba, Black Mamba. I don't give a damn what y'all say about whatever. Okay, what you gonna say? He was what? What? Allegedly? Huh? Did you see him do it? Huh?
Now
Who
Hey, he
ain't?
got two
it was
Hall of
the
Fame
Huh?
careers.
dog. The man shot 43 free throws. Y'all know that's my team. I'm gonna keep it a
43.
thousand. I just don't like it.
43.
I just don't like it. You could tell they was hunting for
That
the
don't
points,
set right.
and they was fouling. Y'all was fouling to extend the game. Man, that's not real basketball. That
I
83
give
don't
him
mean
the.
nothing. How you got it?
I I even give him the first half. Know your boy, but that second half was sketchy.
That
I ain't
the
giving
first half
him
was
nothing.
solid.
I ain't
No,
giving him nothing because if you give him the first half, he gonna take the back half. Okay, now you got to
no.
cut that
The
off
reason
after the 0-0. Okay, no, this ain't
the
Will
reason why
Robinson.
I understand what Dion's saying because it was in the flow of the game.
Right, he
You
was
know,
Oh
hooping and
well,
he
yeah,
wasn't.
and he
He
was
that
wasn't
hooping.
forcing
the
But
nothing.
flow of the game.
we
It was in the
he
flow of the game because that's what they wanted to be in the flow of the game. You can't say
no. What
nothing,
I'm saying is, when the second
Yeah,
half
because they
came, we
wasn't
was
double
already up
teaming or
by
nothing.
20. We was
Yeah.
already up by 20, so you even had to play the second half. You got 40 points or something.
Yeah,
You
didn't
got
he have
40
30
points
or
that
40
half, but why
points?
you trying to play the second
Yeah, but
half?
yeah, you should have went to the house. You go on to take your shower, get the Rolls Royce, and go to the house. You got 40 or
Yeah.
something points in the first half. Why are you still playing? And
And
who's
then
fouling
after
you?
that game right there, Bam couldn't crack 25 look like after that. I was like,
Man,
God damn, this
please.
nigga back to 16 and 10, 16 and 9.
He got me looking at he got Nolan. He got me looking at Asia different now. I'm like y'all two right there, y'all mother hubbers. Okay, yeah.
That's how you could
And
tell
then
he
you
was
forgot the
coaching.
Raptors was
hey,
whooping on the
Dion.
Lakers that game.
Hey,
You
Dion. Hey,
almost
Dion.
got you
Hold on.
almost got
Hold
me.
on,
You almost
hold on,
got
Dion,
me.
hold on, Dion, Dion James, tell me, tell the whole what you said about Asia yesterday.
Yeah, I was watching that doggone commercial and I was listening. I said, what wait a minute, hold on, let me turn this surround sound on. Cause this don't sound right to me. Who knew?
Uh
That's one of
Oh,
the hey, you almost got me, little girl. Look, I ain't gonna say it on can't say things, okay? But y'all better check it, check it.
Check it. You say
No,
check it at the door, GG.
check it at the door. Passport, DNA, your daddy, your mama, your grandma, what school you went to, all of that, because that's Cuban zirconia.
Not the
You know,
cube.
yeah, the CZ. It looked like, but that ain't it. That ain't it.
mhm.
Mm-mm. But yeah, Bam and his cross-eyed stuff got me looking at Asia funny. What kind of
Uh
game is this, y'all? What kind of game is this that they're putting on, presenting to us, y'all? They putting it right in our faces. They're gonna be disrespectful. Okay, you broke the record. Don't be getting on the TV acting like you don't know what you're talking about. And I don't know what to say, and you know all that bullshit. It's just phenomenal, man. Well, what is you talking about? And she's over there coaching you, trying to tell you to answer the question so y'all can get the check and shit.
Man.
Huh?
You ain't
Y'all know
never
I'm telling
lied,
the truth.
GG.
You know I'm telling the truth. Why you going? What did Kobe do on that day specifically that you had to go out? What was this on the schedule? I didn't see it in the league pass. Was this on the schedule?
I
So let
don't
me get
know,
this straight.
man. That was crazy.
Let me get this straight. The number one team in the East down 2-1. New
Yes.
York tied up with Atlanta 2-2. You got OKC up 3-0. You got Minnesota up 3-1. The Lakers up 3-1. San Antonio up 3-1. I told people about Toronto. They just don't. Hey, I'm gonna see how this play out though. Toronto 2-2, and you got
Toronto be
Boston.
fighting. They be fighting.
I think they might
You
get the
got
Cavs.
Boston that 3-1 on. But I don't know why Joel Embiid came back. He fucked up their whole rhythm. That's why.
Oh, chemistry.
Oh, I gotta take some more medication with this. What happened to him?
He was just
What
in the
happened to
way.
him? He was in the way shooting, and then when he didn't make the shot, he was doing his hand all like that. And I'm like, man, you ain't ready yet. What are you doing?
And to go
I
back
wouldn't
to
even
what Know
fuck
Your
with the
Boy
dude's
said, you could
chemistry.
tell he ain't been hooping because he wasn't in NBA shape. You can
And
tell he
Boston don't
wasn't in
have no
shape.
big like that for you to really need no nigga like him. Y'all can play small and match the intensity. Once you build that confidence up and stole one of those games, you going back home now. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be in tune. You gotta know these people about to come out and bust you in your mouth. You done stole home field advantage. There is championship material. So I think they had a shot if they don't bring your boy back. You feel me? But I guess by they paying him all that money,
He can't be
you gotta
ramping
be,
up in the postseason. You don't use the postseason to be trying to get back in the flow of the game. You got to come
Exactly.
in ready. You got to
It's the
come in
postseason, not the
ready. You
preseason.
can't. Yeah, this ain't the, 70 games. This the postseason. You do or die, partner. You can't be using
And
that postseason.
what's dude named the Boner dude been hooping though? He been playing this role.
that's
And
what I'm
then
saying.
what's his name? DJ, the little rookie guy. He act like he don't know what he doing no more. Where the ball's supposed to go? Shoot it. I'm scared to
Cause
shoot
cause
it.
Embiid, cause Embiid out there.
That's the right, because he was the second option. It was Maxi the
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
but
option. He was
now
the second
Embiid
option.
back. BJ
and he
don't know
don't
whether
work
to
his way
shoot
up
it
to.
or
Exactly,
pass it to
man.
Yeah,
him, like
that's yeah.
y'all
He
saying.
confused. Yeah, he
Exactly.
was on fire. He worked his way into the starting lineup, and now you gonna walk around like you don't know what you're doing because
Now you
what?
gotta take a back seat to Christopher Reeves because the nigga always
Mm,
finished.
Call that nigga Christopher Reeves.
I'm done. Like, share, subscribe.
You like that, Mr.
Oh, yeah, I like how you put that
That's
right
the
there. I like how
first
you
gay
did that
shout
right
out I ever heard one. Okay,
there.
Christopher Reed, what you doing up here? Shoot, I told you them phone booth brothers.
Stop shooting that shit.
Them
Man.
phone booth
Hey, but
brothers.
you know what I was looking at too? I was looking at Toronto, right? And people sleeping on Toronto a little bit. I think they got solid defenders, but I'm looking at that big three they got over there. People not talking about Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett, and Brandon Ingram. All three of them dudes can play solid D. I ain't saying they great at, amazing at it, but they can do what it do and still, if all of them could just come out there and play team ball and give you like 15 or 20 points apiece and let everybody else get in the flow of the game like they've been doing that. Because normally you would see a team like that in the play-in. But they battled themselves out the play-in this whole year. They've been flying under the radar in that middle pack. Like I was telling y'all with Orlando before they had all them injuries that dropped them into the play-in. That's why I think Detroit, if they don't fix Detroit,
They in trouble.
They really don't have the size to battle with Orlando.
Hey, but
Orlando
what you
has like
just
4 or
said,
5 people over there that 6'5" or better that can put that thing on the floor and rebound and defend at a high level.
hold on, I'm from Cleveland. I don't know if you know your boy, so I ain't biased. I do want the Cavs to beat them boys, but I just told T Price this like a week ago. I said Scotty Barnes and Ingram match. Now I ain't know the rookie was gonna do what he doing. He's
doing this thing too.
Bro, he down there like a man between Allen and Mobley.
And he the only one look like, and he got 2 of them trees down there he banging with.
Yes, bro.
He date old girl. He date old girl from South Carolina, the white girl from South Carolina, Kit. Floyd Kid.
That's because he actually boxing niggas out. He not just trying to out jump everybody. If you pay attention, that young boy is boxing people out too.
And that's the problem. That's the 80s, 90s stuff. You ain't coming down here and acting like you just gonna walk in my house and just do anything you want to. You know what I'm saying? And people are not accustomed to that anymore. The lanes are supposed to be open. This is supposed to be what? No touch zone. Okay, you can't be in the block for more than you can't be in the block more than 3 seconds, so you gonna get called for technical. And they kind of letting it ride. They ain't calling too many. And I'm so sick of this, and let me get this off my chest, and y'all can go back to conversation. I'm so sick of this. Where did they get this open hand JJ Reed kind of behavior from? Everybody is doing it. The referees, everybody. You didn't call this, and you didn't call. I can't even watch Boston play without them begging for fouls. And they want to say SGA is foul baiting. They got foul begging. Okay, what about that?
That's a good point. I see everybody. That's hard to watch too, because I seen Kamiga doing that against the Knicks the other day. All right, y'all got a 2-1 lead. Y'all got to stay focused. Y'all young. The Knicks supposed to be the hungry veteran team, supposed to know how to get over these things. But y'all pushing them to the edge, so ain't no need to cry to the referee when you at home. You know what I mean? Just play through the contact. Just continue to play your game. If you get the call, you get the call. But these young players don't understand that right now, because they're used to these calls in the regular season, but now the last 2 years they've been letting them play in the playoffs, 90 style. Right. So as you can see, the numbers declining. They're getting frustrated. They can't get their shots off, and you know they're not getting these same calls. So I think that's more the bigger problem with me that I be saying when I watch the games. Get back.
Tell me am I tripping, y'all? Tell me am I tripping?
Shouldn't it about?
Shouldn't it
be? Catalyst.
Shouldn't the Knicks be playing through Cat though instead of Brunson in this series?
You would think. They always go through Cat.
Put Cat down low. Put him down low. You ain't got to shoot no threes this series.
But you know, Cat love threes because they talking about it's a 3-point never. They got everybody jacking up threes.
Man, like
I don't think Mike Brown's smart enough to say this. Look, Cat, get on the block. And
he's not.
Shots at the three.
He's not.
He don't like being down there.
Mike Brown coached the defense,
down there.
But he not gonna. His offensive scheme's always been trash to me. Cause he try to play through his star player and let them run the offense. Mike Brown. He did the same thing when he was in Cleveland.
That nigga ain't Mike Jones. Don't do that.
Too small.
218-330-8004.
You call that number right now, that nigga answer the phone.
You already know.
I swear to God. You think Bryant too small though? That's what it is.
No, he just shoots too much.
I think this ain't his series.
He can't do everything, y'all.
He shoots too much.
And to James Harden credit, when he was ball dominant, at least he was getting MVP. He not prime James Harden. He dribble.
What I say, Pastor, too much dribbling.
Definitely too much dribbling.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Man, please stick to the rivers and the lakes.
You need to have that 1-2 step, and that's it. 1-2 step in the postseason. I was like, if each player is 24 seconds on that clock, you want to move that ball 3 times or 2 times? That's up to you. Whatever you running. If you're running a triangle, you're gonna try to move it at least 3 times. Okay, you can't dribble the ball 7 times yourself and expect that player to work. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna have to be 5 seconds per player. Okay.
He play like he think he 2001 Allen Iverson. GG.
Man, you done jumped off the bridge, and now you want me to come save you with what?
Man,
I want to be safe.
Come on now. This the postseason. We keep reiterating it's the postseason, but you know what? Eventually, it's to be gonna come the regular season.
It's gonna become the off season. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. And look, he dribbles so much they can't use Anunoby. Now I know Josh Hart. He a glue guy, so we ain't really tripping on Josh Hart.
Right.
Mitchell Robinson, he ain't really gonna do too much but rebound and maybe get some putbacks. So the offense got to be Cat, Brunson, and OG Anunoby.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Jordan Clarkson off the bench, but we ain't really expecting nothing out of Jordan Clarkson.
Hey,
They
bro,
got
let me tell you something
avocado.
about the
They got
Knicks.
avocado.
Oh
They got
yeah,
avocado.
Jose, you right,
Jose
Jose.
They got
avocado. That joker right
Alvarado.
there.
I call them
Yeah.
avocado. And they got
I was
Jones.
avocado too. Okay.
They got a
But
lot of
I don't think
pieces that they done added from last year, so they shouldn't have no excuses.
they not using their pieces, and I don't think Jose fit behind a guy like Brunson because it just don't fit. Like you know who can use? Houston could use Jose right now because they need a point guard.
What about that one with the head, that big with the headband? What his problem is?
That's Mitchell Robinson.
What's wrong with him? I know he can get
Talking
hot. He got shot. So, but
The big fella.
Yeah, what's going on?
That's Mike Brown. So you got Mike Brown over there that don't coach no offense. Then you got Rick Brunson. Yeah, true.
Like you said, Mike Brown, I think it's more the rotations. He be trying to get the feel of the game, but this is what I say. You don't have no big man out there as it is. So when you got to do like Cat, that can go
slide
on the
Cat to the 5.
And if you got to do like Cat with that height, and you can bring him to the 5, and put him just on the block to open it up with the cuts, the back doors, because he a good face up in the post. He could back it down in the post and get downhill. I just don't understand why he got to always be hanging around a 3-point line and Bryson carrying the ball. Unless you gonna run a 2-man screen with them two, but you ain't miss doing that. You ain't miss doing that.
Gotta be a crazy high screen wall with Brunson and Cat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, put more head in there. You're gonna have one of those two at the top of dominating the ball. You gotta mix it up.
Exactly.
You have to mix it up.
Why they keep screening with Josh Hart? Ain't nobody switching on Josh Hart.
Cat's been over there how long, y'all? 2 years? This is second year?
2 years. I think it's 2 years because they traded him for Drew and DiVincenzo.
That he's supposed to be the 5, but Cat don't want to be the 5. He just like Anthony Davis. They don't want to play that 5 because that's down there with the contact.
I agree with that.
But ain't no dudes, GG. Ain't no real 4s and 5s. So why you don't want to play down there? I
don't understand.
I know the nigga that's checking me is 5'8". 6'8" and 6'9".
I'm about to take you right on that block.
Yeah,
I'm going right down there where I can eat, man. You tripping? Make the game easy for you and your team.
He looking at the contact that's down there. Shoot, I wish I would. Is what he's saying.
Then he hit the floor more than anybody at that 5 or 4. He always every time he go to the goal, he slide mopping it up like a dust mop.
Every time he hit the floor, I'm like, oh Lord, please don't let him twist his ankle.
Too much.
Yeah,
man, you talking about Cat?
Yeah, that Cat be pissing.
I was telling my son that we was watching the game. I say, son, look how every time he get contact, he grimacing and making all these faces. I say he's too big for that. Like he played like he a guard. He want to be a guard so bad.
What she said. Every time somebody go to the hole, they got the role players, bench players, all of them. They looking for that call.
Everybody throwing their arms in the air, man. I'm so tired of that. Man, I'm so tired of them throwing their arms in the air, bro.
I'm tired of that.
But we stuck in the 90s. These niggas couldn't play in the 90s.
Man, just play. Come on now. You shouldn't
think. But people talking about the 90s. And let me tell you something. When they stopped physicality, like around 2005, right?
I would say, like near 2000, like probably, I would say maybe closer. No, really like the 2010s for real. Because remember, it was still physical when the Lakers and the Celtics was playing. Remember, that was 08 and 10. And then they played Orlando in 09. So it was still kind of physical then. I say it started tapering off once LeBron went to Miami. True. It wasn't a whole league. That's true.
So them two teams had a different mindset and how they was built, whatever they came up in. But I'm talking about like.
So 05, you're probably right. The whole league. I can
recall when Denver. I mean, not Denver. I can recall when San Antonio played the Pistons in that 2005 finals, and they were talking about how low scoring it was. But the game was physical, and it was a real chess match. You know, people had to really. They contesting shots. You had to really know. Rip Hamilton had to hit contested shots. Tayshaun Prince had to do what he did, how he ran, chased down Reggie Miller and got
Yeah,
that
you're
block.
right, know your boy, because I
Like,
think that was the
so,
Malice in
bro,
the Palace year, right?
yeah, so after that, when I
Yeah,
noticed that and I seen
you're
the
right.
hand checking going and this was going, I
That's
said,
why they
man,
toned
where the
it down
defense
because of
at?
that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
Malice in
where
the
the
Palace is,
defense at? I
yeah.
said, hold up, man, they done took defense out the game like that, bro.
Yeah.
But the
But they
teams
bringing
that
it
came in
back.
the
I believe they
90s who
bringing
still
it
was
back
playing under
now.
that law, they wasn't going to change their style. The Cobras, the Garnets, the T-Macs, and the Tracy
Yeah, that's a
McGrady.
fact.
It was the ones that came in like the early 2000s to the mid 2000s. That's the ones who ain't know nothing about the physicality of me. So that's why you got the game the way it is. So when you put it back in, now you see, like I say, the scoring go from 130, 140. I never know Miami scored 140 points 12 times this season. That's the
What?
most in the NBA, but you in the play-in. So make it make sense. I don't want to hear about how many
That
points
don't
you
make no
score.
sense.
Damn, I
That's
didn't
what
know
numbers
that. That's
add
a
up to me,
crazy
man.
fact right there.
What did
That
they
shit don't
average
add
it
up.
what?
So how the fuck you in the play-in and losing to fucking Charlotte? Make it make sense.
How you gonna
Yeah,
have
that's crazy.
140? How you gonna have 140? Ain't nobody. That's shoot around, man. I can go down to the Y for that. Okay, what the skill at? Huh? That sound
GG,
like
that's what
Bam
I'm
out of
saying,
value.
bro.
Bam out of value stuff. Okay, how you gonna sit there and
Hey, Dion,
you
when I tell
know?
you, bro, the numbers ain't adding up, bro.
No, they don't
Say
add
the
it up.
math ain't math and
The
Yeah,
James.
the
math
math
ain't
ain't
math.
bad. That's why we still go off the eye test,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the eye test. They ain't never failed me, boy. I can see.
Uh,
Man, I
I
would have
saw
never thought
yesterday.
that. I'm still tripping on that stat you said though about Miami. That's crazy.
And guess what? Miami had Wiggins, a good 15 to 19 point score. You had Norman Powell, who got snubbed out the All-Star, gave you 20. Bam could give you 15 or 20. You got Tyler Hero in and out the lineup. That team was poised to go. They don't almost buy into Eric Spoelstra's system no more. It's a thing called evolution and evolving. So sometimes you'll be like, hold up, that shit ain't working. Spoda, one of the longest tenured coaches in the NBA to this day, he done gave you 15, 19, 20 years trying to get put Quinn at the coach because he's more younger. Like, put a new philosophy, a new system. Still keep the Heat culture, but I see teams like that. Charlotte coming. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, Charlotte got blown out by Orlando because Orlando got the experience. Remember, Orlando was in the playing balance till they got healthy. So the last couple of
I'm about to
years,
say, yeah, they had them injuries and stuff.
yeah, they had injuries. But if you could go back since 2020, they was battling with Milwaukee in the first round, still in
And
the
the
game. They went
Cavs.
against Boston. They went against all the number one teams because they was all before the playing really got in there. They was always the number 8, 7 seeds fighting
Right
around
before
that.
everybody started getting hurt.
Yeah, before everybody started getting hurt. So
Yeah,
they
they
got rid of
stay hurt,
Aaron
though.
Jordan and they rebuild. Look how Orlando did that. Ban Carroll, Suggs, Wendell Carter. Man, that
Yeah,
team
Wendell
blowing.
Carter Jr. Yeah, then they got both of the Wagner boys. Yeah,
Wagner boy.
They ready, cuz.
they really knocking at the door for real. No, nobody really want to see them. That's why I'm like the Cavs in trouble either way, even if they beat
Yeah, but them
Toronto.
dudes big and physical, bro. And they can shoot that thing.
Yes, he can. So I don't know,
They
man.
let's see. Their defensive rating is 103.4. So they're not too low on the Lions for his defense. That's the thing. That's what's winning games nowadays, y'all.
And then you know what I was thinking about too? They still got Franz Wagner from Michigan.
Yeah. And his
And they got
brothers,
the
right?
dude Black. They said Black just coming to the league. He a rookie. It's the second year. Them dudes learning on the fly. I'm scared of Orlando, bro. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not. And then the East, not really that strong like back in the days with Milwaukee, with Miami had Django. You know what I mean? You had these players that was really fighting for these positions. And Django had us in the play in a couple of years. We wasn't always the top seed. The first 2 years we were good, but then the last 2 years we was in a playing fight with Chicago both years. So Django did something, he didn't, you know. I might switch my Florida team, dog. I'm about to move to Orlando.
Don't they have that young man? Don't they have that young man from Memphis, Dame? What's his last name?
Yeah, Dame Kane.
Yeah.
Miami had him last year. I looked at the playoff guys and said, "Really fucking get over it, Spo don't know what he's doing, man. Spo done let Duncan Robinson go. He over there shining with Detroit. You done let Kane go. He over there shining with Orlando. I'm like, nigga, everybody you let go make it to the playoff. Nigga, you can't coach worth the shit. You came, but you come from the funeral room and the scout room. Nigga, please, who you know? I think Pat Riley was fucking your mama. That's how you got the job. Keep his ass on child support.
Real talk, man. I don't think outside of Boston, none of them boys want to see Orlando for real.
What you think? I think Orlando may be one piece away from really having a rock the house kind of situation.
Either one piece or just being healthy. They can't never go through a season where everybody healthy.
Stop eating all that doggone seafood. Go get you some collard greens and cornbread, partners. Down there.
Let them know. You gotta let them know. But guess what? I think if Orlando can't stay healthy, them people not scared of nobody. You can tell teams that scared of people because look at Cleveland, how scared they is against Toronto. Toronto took their best punch and took their heart. Now them bitches out there playing like.
Look at Denver.
Yeah, the Cavs in trouble for sure.
Yeah, the Cavs in trouble.
The same thing.
And we can't stop turning over the ball. We can't turn over. We can't stop turning over the ball, and we not rebounding the ball, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, no who surprised me.
The Cavs don't use their bigs enough to me.
Who's the big over there?
Dominate.
Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, the defensive player
Okay, Mobley.
They not even using them boys. Jared Allen out there looking goofy as hell. Like, I don't know what they doing, man.
You don't get no playing time and no coaching. What you want me to do?
But I don't think they can play them two together, though.
Man, the toughest player on the Cavs is Dennis Schroeder.
If you try to play Allen and Mobley together, who you gonna bring up for your backup? And then I don't think them two fit that style. Now Mobley a better back to the basket or a slasher, so you might want to put him more in the pick and roll and keep Jared Allen around that baseline and catch an alley to get that second chance rebound. How would you do that?
So you saying Mobley should, man? No, Gigi, we can't guard the perimeter at all. Our interior defense is cool, but the perimeter
their rating is 118.2. So they know on the defense. Y'all need to do something about the defense. I don't know did the defense the coach quit or something? What the problem is?
They got rid of their defensive players.
Yeah.
Hey, I hate when people do that.
You can shoot the ball, but you can't stop
cry about we ain't got no defense. We ain't got you try to cheat your way to the ring and got rid of your defense. That's why if it don't benefit me, like for us, if I'm building a championship caliber team and I know what type of philosophy and schemes I'm trying to run, I'm not about to bust up my young team. That's why I always tell Ticket them, man, go get James Harden, go get Kevin Durant. For what? And we doing more with them. I mean,
we see what that means.
With less. Why would we bust up our young core to go get them old ass niggas? And you see what they've been doing.
You see what that looks like. We see what that looks like right now. Uncle Drew kind of situation. Don't make no sense. Kevin Durant over there sitting down, you're waving bye-bye to the Aiden, and you down, 3-1, you just not showing up, you've been over there at the Timberwolves, looking at Ant-Man play Denver, and you supposed to be in rehab somewhere. I saw the tape, partner. I ain't rocking with you no more, KD. That's a big
I heard he was trying to go there at first, but Minnesota ain't knocked down those doors to try to break up with their head.
And then you talk about
that's what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying. What you doing over there watching Ant-Man play? You supposed to be playing LeBron in a couple of days. You over there rocking out with Ant-Man. They stopped the whole game. They got it on the video. You walking in and under the tunnel, and you in the postseason at another man's game.
I'm about to refresh, GG. Let me back in. I'm about to refresh mine a little. My joint a little choppy.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
But yeah, I
hold up. Oh, Gigi, you saying while Houston out here battling to stay alive, this nigga over here with them?
Yes, it's on the video here. It was.
Oh my God! So this how these niggas?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I think they were 2 days away from playing the Lakers. It was just here recently because they was playing. It was a Denver series. This one right here. Okay. He's supposed to be in rehab somewhere, and they caught him on the camera. They done stopped the whole game
That's crazy.
to welcome him to the stadium.
That might have been how
Okay,
he got
so
hurt though.
what we do? What we go from
Uh,
here? Do KB stay in Houston, or do they get rid of him? Or you think he forced his way out? Cause I think that's him on that burner account. Cause that was too much information and right on to what people be saying. Salute the Greenleaf. That's our brother. You know, that's a Houston channel.
yeah,
We always over there cooking. So
man.
what I'm saying is, even when we was talking about it on his channel, where do they go, bro? Y'all don't gave up too much to just let him walk and don't get nothing. Cause I don't think you gonna get the same thing for an old ass nigga that you gave up for.
He,
That's all I'm
he's
saying.
showing you what he's bringing to the table. This is what I'm bringing to the table. You was on the burner account. We know that was him. Ain't nobody else got any investment in Sangoon and the Houston Rockets like that message, or so allegedly message had. Okay, you think a fan is just gonna be? Man, come on now. We take our medication every day, all day. Okay, ain't nobody going for that. He ain't got nothing, Nola. What he got? What he got? Uh,
To be
what
honest
he
with
got?
you, I think I'm gonna tell you why I think it was him. Because the stuff that you said about Sangoon and what the other
Mm-hmm.
dude name is, Jabari, that shit was spot
Right.
on. That shit was spot
Spot
on. Cause I'm
on.
out here each
Spot
time.
on.
And niggas talking about that shit. But the reason why they gonna say it ain't him, and I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna go here first. The reason how I know it's him, because I see you quitting on the team. The first game you showed, the first game you missed in the playoffs, that's showing them, look, I told you that shit real, boy. Them boys can't win nothing without me. And they want Sagoon with the last shot. And instead of giving it to King, like he trying to talk like it ain't him, but nigga could read between the lines. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
If he had a burn account last time and he blasted everybody and tried to do that, I said, hold up. Fussing with that.
Right.
I said, boy, a dude had
Hey, what did
broken
he
down.
say about Sangoon and them though?
No, he said, man, he said they got KD on the team, but every time it's down to the last shot, they won't give it to Sangoon like he'll save it. The stuff that nigga was tripping. They was reading the things
Saying
off
they
on
wasn't no. Remember, he's saying they wasn't no good. He, you know, kind of, throwing some
I'm gonna go
shade
back
in
and I'm
that kind of
about to put it up.
situation. You know.
I'm about to put it up for you, like what
Let
that
me
boy
see
was
if I
saying.
can. Let me see if I can pull it up too. But
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's inside information. That's in-house. That ain't
And
nobody
then,
That's
and
telling
in-house
then,
us.
information. And then look, check.
what make it so bad? What make it so bad, Jane? After that All Star weekend, allegedly on the YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat, one of them streaming services, he went in, he went in and fired the whole media department. Okay, everybody got a pink slip. I'm shutting that whole thing down. Okay, everybody. That Monday morning.
Oh, you
If you
talking about
didn't
that
do
time
it,
he
if
shut
you didn't
everybody
do it, why
down?
you fine? If you didn't do it, why you fine, folks? You ain't got nothing to worry about. Ain't nothing coming back to you. Man, go to work. We gotta make some money. But no, you gonna fire everybody.
Hey,
The janitor, the cook, the sandwich girl, the secretary, cameraman,
Yeah, man.
public relations, human resources. All of y'all got to go to the house today. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, KD ain't been the same since that toe on the line in Brooklyn, man.
Nah, it came when
Nigga.
Great Man called him a bitch. And that nigga bitched up and ran. Ain't nowhere in the world I'ma leave because a nigga said something about me. Nigga, back then niggas had fights in the locker rooms. Nigga wasn't tripping off that shit. You know what I mean?
That was
But
part of
don't
that
sit
was
here and
part of the
try to
game.
play
That's part of
victim.
the game.
That's part of the game, man. Like that just showed who you really was right then and there. So I would have never really touched him. I'm not giving up my young players and my young talent and future assets for a nigga that ain't got no killer, ain't gonna fight back anyway. Because you see what he doing now. He quitting on the team in game 1. I told you, they come out game 2, could have won it with you, but you had 9 turnovers. You wasn't balling. They want to talk about what you expect me to do. They listen to me. When I come call it out court, they double team before I could get the ball. You sound like Devin Booker, bitch. I see why you ran over that.
What you mean? What do we want you to do? What you ain't never been to the postseason before? What about them rings you got? Don't you remember this experience? You're supposed to do what you did back then to get them rings. Don't be leaning
Thanks.
on. You ain't got nobody to lean on, huh? Steph
Now you
Curry ain't
crying,
there,
baby. You
Lean
huh?
on
crying.
Klay
me
Thompson ain't there, huh?
when you're not
Draymond ain't there,
strong.
huh? So you don't know
I'll
what to
be
do
your
in this kind of
friend.
situation because you
Nephew.
ain't never been
I
back
help
since you left the
you
Warriors. Have you,
carry.
KD?
It won't
Don't play
be
with me today.
long.
Mm-mm. You don't know what to do in the postseason
Somebody
because every time you done been back to the postseason, you've been
please
sweeping with the brooms and stuff.
call me when you
Uh,
need a friend.
don't play with me.
Call
And
me.
then you go. This is like, man, I'm taking your milk and cookies, and you better not say nothing. Now, man, say something. I wish you would say something.
I ain't gonna lie, he made me respect Russ even more, man. Like you know what I'm saying? He put his heart and soul into the game, and he always trying to
He just laid his shield down. He laid the burden down, Lord. He laid his shield down, okay?
Since I lay my
Huh? Ain't
burden
no
Nigga,
resistance.
T
No
Price.
resistance. Huh?
burden down low.
While you preaching, GGT Price in the back with the how the choir just come and start singing like closing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I testify to
Man,
that, man.
Hey,
listen.
That movie good.
Yeah,
hey, hold up,
y'all know
listen. This is another reason why I
we
know
don't
that
respect
burner
that.
account real. Cause the
Yeah,
burner
that burn
account
account's
said
real.
that nigga said get off my Dickerson. That's
Oh
what the name of
Lord.
the burner account is.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
would
wow.
respect it more if he just said it from his own
What the
account,
name
just
is? What
stand
the
on it.
name is again? What it say? What it say?
The burner account is get off my Dickersons.
Oh yeah,
Like he
that's hard.
won't say
That's
Uh,
dick, but he
crazy.
put Dickerson. Like a nigga can't read between the lines or something.
oh Lord Jesus! Don't just tell us what you want, then, okay?
That's what
Call
I'm
him up.
saying.
Tell us what you want.
So that ball spot where you want.
Lord Jesus.
That nigga allergic to brushes.
And
Mm-mm.
then
I don't. I can't respect. You can't respect that.
the
That's not a
burner
G. This
account
is
was
not a
made.
G
Look, check
move.
it out. When Kevin Durant had his first burner account.
Man, when he
Did
ain't
one in
had one,
OKC or
that's
was
the
it Golden
question. When
State?
he ain't had one, when he ain't
That's
had
all
one
right.
is the
So that was way in
question.
OKC. I'm just trying to find out when it first came out when we heard about the burner account. That was way in OKC, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
This
So he
burner
been
account
doing
right
this.
here was active. This burner account right here was made on 2, which is February the 9th, 2021. Nigga, you know when this shit came out? 2 months ago. So this nigga Ben had this a
That's
burner
All
account.
Star Weekend. Yeah, it
Damn.
came out on All Star Weekend, and he was
He
more
Ben had
mad that
this burner
it
account,
came out
man.
on.
But a
Yeah,
nigga
man,
finally
come on.
busted him because of what he was talking about.
That's
Once
crazy,
he went to
man.
talking about his teammates and how stupid they is and boy, this nigga was going. I'm about to read it to you. As soon as dude get to it, I'm gonna stop every one of them and I'm gonna let you know what the hell this nigga said. Oh, here we go, right here. We got action. Check it out.
Oh
Look what he
god.
said.
Oh, hold on, let me
Look,
turn the music down, baby. Hold on, I want to hear.
look what this nigga said. Reed let Dennis look like John Morant. Steven Adams needs to start playing. I'm so tired of Clint Capella too. Then that nigga say, I'm sick of Steven Adams. We need some offense on this team, man. Then he say, then he come back with game shouldn't have even been in overtime. Rockets so confused. That's what he right. So the next one gonna go. The next one when he says something, that nigga say the Hornets got better players, got better young players than the Rockets. Me on the Hornets, me on the Rockets.
Me at the house. How about that? How about
Then
me
that
at the
nigga come
house?
with this right here. Then that nigga said, check this one out, dog. This nigga gone. This nigga got to be stopped. He said, I can't trust Jabari to make a fucking shot or get a stop. Just don't give him a check. He said, for real, to be honest. Then he said, he low-key retarded. He said that about a teammate, dog. They called
That's
Jabari
crazy.
low-key retarded. Dog, this shit is crazy.
That's
So check it out.
crazy.
Check it out. Here goes some more. Check it out. He said, I'm going to turn the ball over with this shitty-ass team. I don't give a fuck. Your franchise player can't shoot up then. That's a way bigger issue than my turnovers. Remember, these guys are your future. He said, Coach called that play for He said coach called that play to pass the AP, laugh out loud. That's what made him say, I'm gonna turn the ball over. And he saying he don't give a shit. So what you been seeing him doing since he been out there? Turning the ball over. Not giving a fuck. And then look what he said right here. I started holding stuff accountable in film, and the nigga looked at me like this. And they got a Michael Irvin when he was on that powder for the Dallas Cowboys. Like,
oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, God.
He's talking crazy.
this nigga going. Look what he said. Since MJ punched Kurt in the face, he don't fuck with dog skin. That's what he said about Kurt. This nigga crazy, dog. And this nigga got boo-boo lights on this
What
shit.
does Michael Jordan got to do with what you got going on over there in Houston? Just, huh?
Look what he said. If you don't screen and pass up, he said, if you don't screen and pass up shots for Steph, you getting waved. So who he talking about? You know when he got there, him and Draymond, that's what they got into it about. But Steph ain't even play that game. Draymond tried to be the savior. That what made Draymond call him a bitch, and man, we won before you. But nigga, I ain't doing that. So look what KD said. If you don't screen and pass up a shot for Steph, you getting waved. How many people got waved for doing that? We can count them now. A couple of people have got kicked off that Golden State team now.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole.
Come on. Message. Kaminga, Harrison Barnes. Remember, Harrison Barnes helped them win the 2015 championship because he stank it up in 2016. That nigga got cut because he wasn't passing the ball to Steph, and he was going on trying to make those shots. But at least Steph wasn't even much taking the shot because remember in 2016 when they did get hawked down, nobody wasn't taking no shot but Kyrie. Everybody was missing the last 5 minutes of that game. It's already documented.
Kyrie actually outplayed him in that series, for sure.
Yeah, he did. So check this one out, though. This one here might kill y'all.
Check
it out.
MVP too.
He said, look, if Warriors and Lakers meet, who are you cheering for? He said, what kind of question is that? For sure, which...
you hit me with the Wayans brothers. Hold up, there's more.
That nigga said, Kyrie thought the white European was going to play honorable hoops. I'm crying. You know Kyrie went to Luka. They did get to the final. So KD said, hey, Kyrie thought the white European was gonna play honorable hoops. And he put I'm crying with laughing emojis on that bitch. So there's another one he come with. He said, look at this thing.
This dude is having a mental breakdown on the burner.
You could tell this him though. Check it out. He said ran into the best team ever, by the way. Nah, that nigga Kai really on his best behavior around that European, but treat his own people like we owe him stuff.
That's
that nigga
crazy.
Said, you would have never. He said you would have thought me and James shitting on that nigga Sirius, talking about LeBron. He said shit, and that nigga said Jesus. Like this nigga here, he needs to be stopped, dog.
How you do?
Hey, he said, I miss James, man. He talking about James Harden. He said, that's a good nigga. Slightly delusional, but I understand it. Talking about James Harden. That's the only nigga he said something good about. He said Ben Simmons. He said Ben Simmons is going through depression. He ain't playing ball either. Why would betray? He tried to say why would we? But he said why would betray Kyrie for a nigga who hates basketball? Because remember they traded Kyrie for Ben Simmons or some shit to how that shit went, and they wind up getting Ben up.
He needs to go. He needs to. What is wrong with him? His mental.
This nigga need to be stopped. So check this one out. He said pull the numbers for all those guards, and I bet it's similar all around. The pick disproved is though. What the fuck you trying to say? The pick disproved is though. That's the point. Laugh out loud. I would say Kai was competing with me, but that light skin and that triple double cocaine bear was. Now he talking about Russell.
Triple double cocaine bear.
Talking about Russell Westbrook. Talking about Russell was on that powder.
Oh Lord Jesus! Somebody needs to
Yeah.
go see the lawyers for the
Dog,
lawsuits,
this
okay?
nigga crazy, dog. This
He
nigga
I
just
didn't know he
crazy.
was off the chain like
so
that,
check
man.
this out. He said CP3 really ain't it. Okay, Russ passed it more. Bro, game wouldn't be close if KD did not get freezed out. So they're saying they froze them out. That's why they couldn't win none of these series. In OKC when it was up 3-1, when it was up 1-0 on Miami, and they came back and they froze you out. Okay, that's what he's saying. Then he said every time out he got me sitting in a corner. You sent this while in a tunnel. I'm crying. So let's go to the next message. All this about to lead up to what he's saying about Sangoon, because that's why he bringing this up. He was like, what the fuck you saying right here?
Also, he a jealous
They
ass.
say
He
King
a
Bang, if
jealous
you ever
party.
see me fighting in the forest, help the grizzly
Wait,
down. Don't help
Brian
me.
Town, we
So,
talk. He's reading the burner account on allegedly burner account on
so
KD.
Shannon Sharp,
What's
I'm
the
pouring honey
situation?
on you right now. Even though he say I'm pouring honey
No,
on you,
I'm
go.
saying, hey,
It's illegal
Oh
to kill a
Lord,
bear unless
not the honey
being attacked.
spot, not the honey spot, not the honey
Yeah, but
spot,
Shannon Sharp
not the honey
saying that
spot.
he said I'm pouring honey on you, go. It's illegal to kill a bear
Oh Lord,
unless being attacked.
Jesus.
So that's when
Oh
Kevin Durant this is beyond gay and start laughing.
man, I didn't know it was that bad, James. That's crazy, bro.
So look, look at us. This nigga thought Kevin Durant need to be stopped. He said I really gotta laugh to stop from crying. I swear I miss Ben Simmons. At least that nigga would give me the ball.
man,
We
he
talking
talking
about he
about
was
Ben
in Brooklyn.
Simmons.
He talking about that Brooklyn squad, right?
Yeah, he talking about the Brooklyn squad. So look, check
Man,
this
this
shit
dude.
out.
Where
He said
did
all
Uncle
this
at?
cause hold up, what he saying? He said all this cause book return. No, he said 2 detectives. And then he went to talking in some type of Muslim shit. Stalin and Hitler.
Yeah.
Then the nigga went to talking about Kim Jong-un. Then he said the Suns are my team when we lose, but it's book team when we win. He said the Suns is my team when we lose, but it's book team when we win. So who is this talking? Who is this nigga with this get off my Dickinson account? Like, who is this? So check it out. He said Kawhi funny as shit, man. Nigga text the group chat like, hey gang, it was mutual. Good luck. I don't know why he put that, but then I'm trying to get to the part where he said Sagoon and Jabari. Boy, he killed them niggas, and that's your team.
That should be the one that's labeled around All-Star Weekend. Should be toward the end when it got popped out.
Man, I did not know he was off the hook like that, so I swear, because I ain't know.
I'm about to go look for the other ones too. No, this nigga needs to be stopped. So who that sound like, y'all? Tell the truth. Do that sound like KD or not?
I mean,
Bruh,
Stevie Wonder.
If you didn't tell me it was a burner, if you ain't tell me it was a burner account, I would have sworn I was from his original account. You mean, like, bro, that's
yeah. The name of that account is Get Off My Dickinson. There's a lot of people that went busted this nigga and say, I know this ain't KD hiding again. People did videos on this shit, but you know, people not gonna talk about certain things in the media to protect certain people, their brand. But them niggas put it on themselves by saying, I'm the GOAT, or I'm the greatest thing, or I can win 6'2", like Tracy McGrady. You ain't had no business saying what you said, dog. Because when Kobe was here, none of y'all niggas wasn't talking like that.
Man, he talking real crazy.
But y'all got a lot of fucking Vaseline and honey on y'all since a nigga did and can't defend himself.
We can't do that.
Hey, look, James, the way he competed against Kobe, I would have never thought he was that jealous, bro. Now it's all coming out, bro.
That's all coming out, bro.
He be switching up. One day he dissing Kobe, and the next day he honoring Kobe. What the problem is, partner?
He playing both sides.
What? Stand on your square.
Both sides.
Just stand on your square. You playing both sides. You and Vince Carter every now and then. Vince act like he ain't got no sense. Carmelo could be like, man, leave me out of that stuff, okay? Leave me out of that stuff.
He got what about KD?
Man,
KD said about Vince draw a player for him and sit me in the corner. Every time
always
they tore a
said,
play up for the game winning spot for Houston, I've been out here watching. Sagoon go for that little baby hooker in that mid range post inside the basket by the free throw line. And KD always on that winger in that corner, wait for the double team to come so he can get that game winner. But Sagoon never passed it to him. Sagoon never passed it out the double team.
Yeah, he
I
said
like saying
Hey, yo,
boom though.
James,
You just need to put a little
James,
more moves in his bag. I'm sick of that spin move
What
he
do you
doing.
what do you say? What do you say, Ron? What do you
that
say?
first of all, that nigga Sagoon sucks. And Kevin Durant, I told niggas,
Oh, is that my nigga
hey yo,
Ron time?
yes
Yes,
it
My
is.
nigga
Ron
time.
Hey yo,
yeah, his
James,
What's up,
I
birthday
told
Ron,
wrong
baby?
niggas,
time.
hey yo, that last game Kevin Durant played, I said that's the last game y'all gonna see him in the Houston Rockets uniform, yo.
He's supposed to be playing Wednesday. They
Pink
got him
slip,
playing
pink
Wednesday
slip.
out here. They saying he's suiting up.
Nah,
And
that
the
nigga
Houston
ain't
Where you
suiting
gonna
Rockets
up. They
go?
fans
said that
so
Where you
nigga.
happy.
gonna?
I was like, look at this shit here. They about to get their hopes up just to come down with no fuel in their jet.
Man, them niggas said that nigga was out for multiple weeks.
Now they played Wednesday, so they asked the question this morning,
I
is
thought they
Kevin
said it
Durant
was
coming back?
questionable.
And they was
Now,
like,
well, the report I read, they said him and Ant-Man was out multiple weeks. Ant-Man with the hyperextension and
Oh
him
yeah,
yeah, I
that's
with,
the
know
with
he
the
Timber.
out.
That's the
ankle roll.
Timberwolves. He was talking about KD. He was talking about
I'm
KD.
telling you, KD bruised his knee at first, but then they said after that second game with the Lakers when he played, they said he went to practice and he
Right.
rolled his ankle. That's why he was out. And now they were saying, yes, as far as yesterday, they were saying that the nigga was going to be out multiple weeks. I said, well, they ain't even got multiple weeks to live.
That nigga
But,
capping Ron time in the words of the great
They got
philosopher.
they got
In the words of the
they
great
just got
philosopher
they
Jay-Z,
just
we don't
they
believe
got a
you.
few more
You need
days.
more
They got a
people.
few more days. They got a few more days. Okay, that's what that situation's gonna look like. Okay.
yeah, but they saying that, well, allegedly, he was supposed to have been done for the series.
That nigga
Allegedly.
capping.
Well, listen, they don't need him, as you can see. They don't need him.
Well,
All they gotta do is play
And
fast. They gotta play fast. They can't play to the Lakers' pace.
the way they played yesterday, without the game 3 blunders, bro, and without KD, this series supposed to be tied. That's just being
How
honest.
come LeBron only got 10 points, y'all? What the problem is?
I could look
He's
at
a
it like
role
that,
player.
James. I could look at excuse me, fella.
That was role
I
player
could
too.
look at it like
They can
that,
give us a
James.
number.
But at the end of the day, being the fact I said it, that second game, you got to think about. I mean, that third game, you got to think about it like this, James. We was up like 22 points on them niggas. We let our foot off the gas. That's how they got back in the game.
Yes,
We
they
kept getting
did.
jumpers and jumpers and jumpers,
Yes.
and we stopped going to the basket. So that's how they got back in the game. You feel me? Like that
One
game
that
was
game 3 Ron time.
Yup.
that game was more of a blowout than the first game.
Cause I told my old lady, I
We
said
just
once the
messed around and let them
Lakers
get
came
back in the game by shooting
Yeah.
jumpers.
I'm like the
All
Lakers
right,
about to
so
win
And they
this
went on that
game.
12
when
zip run.
GG asked the question just now, what's wrong with the role players? That's the
How
answer
come
right there.
he only got 10 points? 10
Them
points and 8
niggas is fooled
turnovers.
though. Them
What is
niggas
that?
they should have went and got a point guard when they needed one. When they
Yeah,
knew
why you
Fred
playing
VanVleet was out, they should have went and got another point
But I
guard.
ain't gonna lie though, Reed Shepard balled out game 4. That nigga he was
They
unconscious.
do need my nigga Fred in the game, though. Damn, it'll be a different series with Fred playing.
There'll be more pressure on their defense. But listen, why people?
Hey,
Ryan Time, I know that's the team, and I know you can't wait till the role player gone. I do like the way y'all been playing lately, though. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody getting their touches, everybody getting in the rhythm of the game. But what I do see is the lack of defense. And when Houston turned it up a notch yesterday, and they went to playing more physical style defense like Email Doka did in Boston, that gave y'all problems. Y'all ain't hit a 3 till like third quarter.
I was just about to say, did Marcus Smart going to time machine or something?
I ain't gonna front, James. Hey yo, James, I ain't gonna front. Them niggas was due for one. We beat them niggas the last 5 times we played them.
No, I understand that. I seen the Clippers beat y'all 11 straight times. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
Denver too.
it's a game of runs. I do agree with that. But I'm just saying, taking this blueprint from a young team, I don't think they're gonna win it. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, y'all going to the second round and playing a better team, a better defensive-minded team, brother. That should draw concern. What I'm saying.
Oh man, we going to the second round and get smacked, James. It ain't no secret.
But I think you
Who's
don't think they're gonna take a game off or something to give Luka more time to
But
come
hey,
back.
I guarantee you this: y'all gonna get another trophy for the first father and son to win the playoff round.
you gonna mess around and get another Bam out of bio? Okay, 82 points in the
Bryant
first
even started
half.
adding youths and everything. Boy, look at
Mm,
Brian, the hell sharp to the third. Look out that
yeah,
now.
and then he pointed at Emil Doka stroke here. Okay, yeah, he's like,
Yeah, you trying to do that to
mm.
protect his daddy because he may call his daddy a bitch. That's all. That's what you're
He
supposed to
done,
do.
he been calling that for the last 2, 3 years.
Yeah, but that's all that was. He trying to show, man, I got the back there, and I'm out here balling
Ah.
tonight. So I don't think it's gonna last though, cause like I said, the further you get, the harder it get. And I want them to be at full strength. One of them need to come back. Luka went over there, but y'all complain about Kobe going over there. Oh, you been doing that, but y'all ain't say shit about Luka going over there doing the same thing Kobe did.
Hey, yo, James, we going into that second round. We might not win a game, my nigga.
So I think
Who
y'all
that
forget it,
is?
man. That y'all got to
You
play the
say they
Thunder.
said it's gonna get ugly Ron time in OKC.
What they gonna get it at, James? What they gonna get the game at? What they gonna get it at? What you think? They
I
gonna
definitely
win
might have
one
to
in
go to.
LA?
They might get one in LA.
Listen, order for the
They might
Lakers
get
to
one in
probably have
LA.
to win a game. Then if y'all put it like that,
Win
I'm gonna
a
keep it
game
real.
in
We might have to go to
LA.
Orlando back to the bubble.
What you say,
All the
GG? They
Lakers
might
games
get
should
that
be
in
in
three.
Orlando in the bubble.
Win a game in LA.
They give them that
Okay,
game
what you
in
think?
LA. Yeah. They get the first one in LA.
Yeah, they might get one. They might get one.
Now
I ain't gonna put
they
no
all
money
these
on it.
home games
My,
got to be in Disney World. If
yeah,
they playing that late,
Orlando.
they're not gonna win no game. They got to go to
Wherever they
Disney
want.
World.
No,
No
I just want
fans,
them to go on and win. We know
no
they're gonna win.
nothing.
Just go on and do it. But they're gonna try to stretch this out as long as they can. But you just go on and win.
Yeah, it might go
KD,
6 though, just cause.
I don't say,
well,
what's up with the money thing? Stretching it out because the money.
yeah,
Like you,
cause that's
what you
what
want, the
Silver
money or
looking
the
at. Silver,
rest?
Silver trying to get his money back. Okay, so that's what he trying to do.
So I know how I went in the regular season, but do y'all think OKC want to see win?
Uh, I don't
I
know.
think
Remember,
that's a better series than we think, y'all.
What?
that's the only one that's gonna. That's the only one that's gonna sell, really, ain't it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why people sleeping on Minnesota, but them dudes showed you. I ain't scared neither. Them say, bro, the
I know
last
I
2 years.
wasn't tripping, but and them hurt now, so it's
No,
like
the last 2 years. Hold up, the last few years ain't been playing hurt. No bullshit.
true,
He ain't
true.
playing now. He ain't playing now.
And been banged up the last few years. He
Hey,
been in
yo,
the playoffs.
But you know they need Tay too though. Off that you know they
And
need
then
Tay.
I'm looking at this too.
DiVincenzo pulled it, and
No,
Denver.
he done.
DiVincenzo, yeah, he got the
He done.
ACL, right?
Yeah, he out for the season. He gone.
That's why I'm saying they need
He
Dante.
blew his Achilles. He blew his
Yeah,
Achilles.
yeah,
They know he blew his
yeah,
Achilles, y'all. Yes, he
yeah.
definitely got an Achilles tear. That's why he going to the same doctor that Tatum and
Same doctor
Halliburton went
as
to.
he going to Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton doctor.
Yeah. So we ain't gonna see him next year.
And we still ain't seen
You
Kyrie.
ain't going to next year.
You say he might take a
You
whole
ain't
year
going to see
off.
Vincenzo next year.
Nah, you might say the playing what 2? Yeah, 2 months
That's
left in the
a
But you
season.
know
He
what? You're
came
right
back.
though. 'Cause
that's
it's,
what is that? Ain't that about that's an 18 months? That's an 18-month situation, ain't it?
yeah, because Jason Tatum was an anomaly, so everybody ain't gonna come back that fast.
Jason Tatum he just now getting in his bag a little bit.
That nigga look like he ain't missed a step though.
What's going Jalen Brown though? I know that's my boy. I ain't throwing no shade, but that joker right there, he got them bows for you, okay? What's going on? He got them bows for you, okay? What's going on with Boston? Okay, they can't get no
They,
offense. Well, they get their offense together, but it's more physical.
they lightweight playing him because I think he was a better MVP candidate than they gave him credit for. He held the team down.
But his game is kind of getting physical. I mean, I'm just analyzing what we're watching. That's all, y'all. Because they be throwing shade at OKC and the Spurs when they be doing that kind of situation. But we got, what are y'all thinking? What are we thinking?
Yeah.
So you think this? Let me ask y'all a question, because I be hearing a lot of people say this Spurs stuff. So check it out. You got the
They
Spurs.
do the
They
same.
beat
They
them
do the
4
same
out of
thing.
5 times. The Spurs beat them 4 out of 5 times.
That's what I'm
That's regular
saying.
season. I don't think that's gonna
Right.
happen in the playoffs.
What, Boston and the Spurs?
No, I'm talking
No, we're
about
talking about the Spurs and
OKC.
OKC. They gonna play
OKC
each other.
and Spurs.
It ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
they
as
beat them
easy
four
as
out of
people think
five.
it is.
I
Cause
don't
they
think it's
ain't.
gonna be no four
OKC
out of
been
five.
there.
I don't think it's gonna be that same kind of situation. 'Cause It might be a whole 7 round, a 4-3 kind of situation.
I think they only chance is you got to live with what Shea gonna give you and try to shut down everybody else. That's the only way. Cause Shea gonna get his
But you
regardless.
have to remember too, the Spurs they got some firepower over there. Who they got? Castle. They
I'm
got
about to say
Fox.
Stephon
They
Castle and
got
stepped up. Yeah.
who else? They got
That Champagne nigga.
They got Vassell.
Of course, De'Aaron Fox.
They got Vassell.
mm-hmm,
And they got Fox.
So so they got a strong truth.
I just like
But the
how
thing
like
about it, Wimby got to stay off the floor. He got to still stand up, man. Stop all that rolling around on the floor. You gonna mess around and mess your legs up. And he's coming back from a concussion too. Hmm.
hey, I'm surprised that boy ain't got a broken jawbone or something.
Something
That was crazy. He's an alien for real.
for real. But his numbers is looking good. I don't know. I think it might be a 4-3. I'm going with OKC. You know, I've been rocking with them all year. I'm going with them.
Yeah, if I was betting my money, I'd probably go OKC too. Unless the Lakers really take them to a long series, but I don't see that happening either.
Why would they do that for? What you think it's gonna be 5? You thinking 5 with OKC?
I'm gonna go 6
Sweet.
with that Lakers series. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You giving the link to 2 games off OKC?
I'm giving them 2 games, bro, just because they're gonna try to stretch it out.
I
They don't
know.
want no.
Ooh.
I know the Lakers gonna get 1 for sure. Then I give them a fluke game.
But Bronny gonna have a real NBA experience. For the
No, hell no. We ain't gonna say
Alabama.
anything.
Hey,
We ain't
phone
gonna
booth.
say
We're
anything,
gonna go
man.
to the phone booth again. Okay, that's why you
Right.
didn't score but 10 points last night because you need to go to the phone booth.
Phone booth. Cause I can't take no more.
So
This
look
man
out for the
crazy.
whole second round
So
too.
what you giving? How many points you giving Brian, bro? That's crazy.
A 1.2.
I don't think.
Give me
Let
who?
me tell you something, bro.
Bronny?
1.2.
Bronny?
Yeah.
After what
I give him
Casey Wireless did him the
1.5.
last time, I don't see him having no impact on no game.
Hell no, he only gonna get any garbage time or you know what I'm saying here or there.
They're gonna have
Same
to
thing he
start
been
strong.
doing.
They're gonna have to start real strong. We are talking about the Lakers and OKC, right?
Yeah, now I will qualify this. They gotta steal game 1 to go 6 though. They gotta steal game 1 for sure.
Oh, have mercy.
The likelihood of that happening is I don't know.
Oh, have mercy. Mm-mm. I'm trying to see what Bronny's average is there. Lakers. This thing has got to be out of date because I know this boy is averaging more than 2.9 points per game. It's a old stat. He done been, what? He been in double figures a couple times, right?
What, this year?
Yes. Just here lately. Here lately. Let me see. Here
No.
we go.
You talking about Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
He's up to 8.9. Yeah, 8.9 points per game. No, I'm sorry.
Since when?
I'm about to say, hold up, that's a wrong president.
Man,
This
that's
is
a
April
that's
the
an increase.
21st, April the 24th, and April the 26th. You better not tell me this boy is 2.9 points per game is, huh?
Paget. That
Somebody
sound about
please.
right there. Paget.
Oh yeah, today
Damn.
my G
Somebody,
Day run time. Your nigga 44 today.
is that right, Ron Time?
I ain't not
He
gonna
my,
talk
I
about
mean,
that.
Hello, what you say?
I say
no,
today
they
my B
was
day, man. I'm 44 today.
he
You
was
said your
asking how
birthday?
many points. How many points? Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Who birthday?
Dion.
Dion.
Dion, happy birthday, D.
I appreciate you, my nigga, for sure.
For sure, man. I ain't know that. Happy born, King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now back to the
Okay,
action. No,
when it says regular season, I know how to read these charts. Okay, minutes 8.9 average. Uh, Points PTS stands for points, right? 2.9. You telling me this young man is playing in the postseason and flipping people off and doing all kinds of stuff, and he's only averaging 2.9 points a game?
hey, they
Huh?
better off having that. Who was the Andre dude that came from the G League? Y'all remember who I'm talking
Uh,
about that played for the Lakers?
uh,
They better off having him
no.
on the squad. You
Okay.
said 2 point what, GG?
I'm trying to make sure is this 26? Because is this 25? Because this can't be right, y'all.
Yeah, that's
And I'm
right.
looking at this. I'm looking at the Google. Okay, they said look at the Google. Maybe I need to go over the
Oh,
basketball reference and try
oh,
to get some receipts from
basketball
over
reference.
there,
Basketball. Got to use
because that makes
basketball
no
reference
sense.
or stat muse.
So with that knowledge right there, Mr. James, to answer your question, I don't know if I'm gonna give him any points or not. No, I can't. I can't go with. I can't rock with
You said 2.3?
that. 2.9.
Okay, oh, okay, so almost 3. Okay, all right. So he
Almost
don't
three.
even
But
average a
Wow.
point. He don't even average a
that,
point a quarter.
that's a great point average right there. Okay.
And that's a soft C plus.
Average.
Yeah,
But no, I
2.9.
wouldn't give
That's
him
the
no
C
point.
right there.
hmm
But the
That's
point is that it
crazy.
can't be no C. Nah.
But see, they were saying the thing was that they were saying is that between Luca and Austin Reeves, they're averaging about 55 points between the two of them per game.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna make up 55 points out of what you got left in your boat.
Mm.
Because you know Luca's he was averaging like what 31 points.
Yeah, Luca definitely was cashing in.
And then with I think they had also here it is Bronny James. Then they had Austin Reeves that I think it was like 22 points or something like that. So you're looking at trying to find 50 points from your players per game off of what you got left over. Where you gonna get that from? Who they got? That's gonna give you that. They got what? Kennard. Well Reeves is supposed to be back. They got LeBron. They got Bronny, Jackson Hayes. Uh, is Dalton Connect? Is he still over there? He ain't even playing.
He's in
Who
the
else they
G
got?
League.
Mm. Hey, did I say
Um,
Hayes? Vanderbilt. I mean, they got Vanderbilt? He's still over there?
Hmm.
I don't know,
Mm.
y'all. Luca might come back like game 3 or 4 though. It might get a little different though.
Might be too
Man,
late.
Luka still
Might
suck
be too late.
defensively, man. They ain't got no interior. They ain't got
Man, Luke
nothing.
over there with his
And look,
wife and children.
let me just tell y'all something. They could get away with having 20 turnovers and still beating
hmm
this Rockets team, but you can't give up 20 turnovers and think you're gonna still beat OKC.
No, you can't.
True. I do got a confession, my good people. Kevin Durant pissed me off so much that I actually was
Right.
rooting for the Lakers to win, man. That's how bad this nigga pissed me off, man.
That nigga
I'm
Mm-hmm.
like,
really
I'm
made
like, go
me
ahead,
mad.
Shay Reed. Go ahead and whoop these niggas, Shay Reed.
Well, according to Basketball Reference, I looked it up. Bronny James is averaging career uh, 2.7 out of 69. He's played
Oh
69
wow.
games. 2.7. 1.1 assists. Let's see what else we got on field goal range. Let's see. 37.4 percentage field goal. 3-point field goal average is 34.8. Free throws is 81. EFG is 45.9. This is according to Basketball Reference, who y'all supposed to be banking on like you banking on everything else. So there we go. That's that them 2.7. That 2.7 has got to assist with that 50 points that he's trying to find.
So do y'all think his game is what it is, or he should have just did another year in college or two?
Okay, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, it's too late
Make a
for that.
wish.
It's too late for the make-a-wish kid to go into college. Now, nigga been in the league 2 years now, Craig.
Yeah, his eligibility is gone. He should have stayed over there before he left. But I'm just saying, Jay Reed he's got a lot of situations he got to work with if he thinking he gonna get past OKC. It ain't gonna be no turnover, trying to figure it out. Let's try this and let's try that. You can't be doing that with the OKC. You got to know the game plan. You done played them before. You know what they working with.
Yeah, you can't be trying shit out on them boys. For sure.
You got to have that roadmap already known.
So he said them boys in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all think they gonna get swept?
I'll give him one.
I ain't giving him shit.
Ron Time, how
Sound
many you
about
gonna
right.
give? How many you gonna give him, Ron?
I know you're a Lakers fan, Ryan Tom. Come on with it,
I
man.
am too. I've been a Lakers fan for almost 30, 40. Man, come on now.
And now you got to include. Are we including full years or are we including with JV years? Because I still got more Laker. Yeah, whatever. But I ain't giving them shit.
Damn. So y'all think they gonna sweep them boys?
Yeah, man, dude, you can't have 20 turnovers a game and think you're gonna still beat a team, man. OKC, they feed off that. That's their pedigree.
See, that's what people don't understand about them. OKC can lock up,
and they
turn the
can win
ball
on the
over.
road.
And dog, say when I tell you, if you watch their game and you really paying attention, man, their IQ for the game is crazy.
No, that's
because
fact, and that's
you almost have to have Ted going for 30 every game. No,
you right.
Bro,
Their defensive rating is 99.5. Okay, they got top defensive rating in all the teams that's playing right now. They number one on that.
Yeah, y'all right. Because no matter if
guess what? Nobody number one, GG, because they empty the clip and they believing in the young talent that they drafted. How some people give away 2, 3 draft picks and this for the old ass veterans. Them dudes believing in how they draft and they production of how they develop their players. Isaiah Joe, Casey Wireless, the other Williams, the tall center. Bro, they got a whole nother starting line.
Yeah, all them boys came. You right. They built them boys from the mud.
They got
and they built them niggas off the ground, nigga. I'm talking about good fertile, good seeds. This ain't none of that stuff. They had to go to Whole Foods to get these seeds, I think. And I know they ain't go to Walmart or AT&T.
And quiet as kept. They like what they did in the old school. They allowed their players to develop and they kept their score. You absolutely right, bro.
And guess what? It's a beautiful day. And look, if you look at the Spurs, Vessel, Castle, Wemby, and they added a veteran and Darren Fox and Harrison Barnes. Man, that team is poised too. So this is what I see with the Spurs and the Thunder. The Spurs, nobody ain't see them coming this fast. You've seen the growth, you've seen the development, and Wemby is a generational talent. But we have seen teams like even last year, he went through his growing pains. What their record was last year, you know what I mean? So Now that they
Mm-hmm.
got it, now that they got their pieces in the mix, they got their veteran point guard to put them in positions to get easy buckets and to move the ball the way they moving it. This my thing. You got one dude that's 7 feet and that's Wemby. Them dudes got three people that can throw at Wemby. Now, I'm not saying y'all defense is shabby, but we know how Shea is when it's time to draw fouls and get his teams in position. Now, if you got to use Castle and all these other dudes, Champagne, and all these other guys that you got to use on offense to try to stop him and the other players, that's wear and tear on your body. How deep can you go? Now, not about to rely on your how deep can you go in your bench player. And if you ask me, just because of the experience and what these dudes already showed us in K-State town as far as last year winning the championship and coming out how strong they did this year winning the number one seed again. That's not by no fluke, y'all. Them dudes is in tune and is serious with it. And they putting belt to ass to anybody step up to the plate when it really counts. That's why I don't try to hype this regular season shit because we just seen Patrick Ewing and Nick beat Jordan in the regular season and got their ass smoked in the playoffs. We just seen teams in football do it. Sweep the team in the regular season, can't beat them 3 times when it counts the playoffs.
Right.
So
Can't beat them in the playoffs.
the playoffs is a different monster, bro. And them dudes just got just a little bit more experience.
That's a whole different beast.
It's
I'm sorry, James. I wanted to make note that y'all know they sent Shea over to OKC in 2019 with a draft pick, right? And that draft pick that they sent with OKC was let me see what was it. It was a number 12. It was a number 12, but it had stipulations. They had to get into the Clippers had to get into the postseason to secure that number 12 spot. But since the Clippers didn't get into the postseason, it nullified the stipulations. Now it's a number 4 pick. Okay, so they got a chance to get one of them top 4 coming into the 2026 draft. Okay,
thank you. And they still go. See what I'm saying, bro? Great breakdown, GG, because I ain't know that. I thought they had, when they told me about that, I don't really like to play with the off-the-court stuff, the money, and how to draft and all that. I just like to see the production on the court. So, with the way you just broke that down, and they got the number 4 pick, and you add that with Chet Williams.
And the top 4, what's the top 4? Distante,
and T. Price, that's your average.
Peterson, Boozer, and what's the other boy coming in? Lindenberg out of Michigan.
Yeah, I like him. That'd be a big pickup for them because they don't need backcourt. They need more front court help.
That's your menu right there. You got to choose from. Okay,
it's about to get even uglier. Oh my
that's what I'm finna say. Don't do that.
And they still got 30 more picks that they done accumulated over the years.
They got the most in the league. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. That's gonna be ugly.
The Clippers should be sick with it, man.
Oh, there's another one putting off a tree right now, punching the air. Oh.
You said they punching the air like Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Come on, you want to come, baby? Come on.
That's crazy.
You know what? I know who Kawhi is. He don't be a menace. He really knocking them kids out. He's swinging somebody. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
So who's the OKC though, bro? Utah in the same position with all the picks Danny Haynes done accumulated, but they don't know what they're doing.
And what's his name? AJ said he wanted to go to the Jazz and play with LaMelo with that ball boy.
So that's where the other ball at in Utah?
I'm sorry, Charlotte.
The ball.
I'm sorry. I meant Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte on. I like what they did.
I like what they're building too.
But they just young. Like that game they lost against. They were supposed to lose against Miami, but they wind up prevailing in overtime and stuff like that. But you can tell younger teams, even though Miami got all that experience for its playoffs and final runs on their team, that shit don't mean nothing if you don't have the right coach to put you in position to win.
Yeah.
That's why I stress too, coaching matters in this league, bro. And then I like what the young dudes doing at coaching. Dan Snyder looked like he done rejuvenated his career with that young team compared to what he was looking like in Utah. You know,
Are you talking about Kurt? Yeah, Kurt Snyder. Hell yeah.
yeah, I said Dan Snyder. Like I'm thinking about the Washington
I know what you
Redskins
meant. Oh
midland
yeah,
Dan
yeah,
Snyder.
yeah. Like
Snyder or him.
he not playing with them boys, and then CJ act like he rejuvenated. Not he ain't in Washington no more.
Look like he about 25 years old the way he balling.
CJ McCollum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
hell
like
yeah.
him. To me, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, I
CJ,
was more with CJ dude than Dame. Because I think CJ ran the offense way more
bruh,
smooth
I
and he
was the
wasn't taking no
same
bad ass
way.
shots because he can do it. CJ was
James,
taking
I swear
like
I was the same way, bruh.
I like CJ more than Dame, but just a little bit because CJ played within the system. Dame, he just gonna go out there and
Yes,
Dame time me all day. Nah,
yes, bro. Because CJ is a bucket. He's not taking away from what nobody else do.
and
Didn't
listen, we
CJ
would have
and
made the
Avocado
playoffs.
play on the Pelicans?
Yeah, we would have
Didn't
Yeah,
they
made the
he
play on the
played
playoffs
on the
that year.
Pelicans?
But
Pelicans too.
remember,
Okay.
we was beating the Lakers
Mm-hmm.
in the playing game, and Zion got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
CJ was killing them boys that day.
Man, CJ been a bucket.
Him and Avocado was killing them that game, but Zion wound up
Yeah.
going down. And when he pulled that hamstring, you knew it was over. The Lakers
What's
wound up
going on
getting
with
that playing
Zion?
spot and wound up going to the playoffs.
That's your team, Nola, right?
Yeah, before New Orleans had a team, I was a Miami
Mm-hmm.
fan. Everybody was a Jordan fan. But when
Right.
Miami came in the league, it was something about the organization. Then the players that they was getting, like the Rhino Cyclists, the Steve Smiths, the Mookie Blade, like shit,
Are you talking about
like the
that,
vet,
man? When they got my nigga
bruh.
Tim Hardaway, that was my
When they got
squad.
Tim
I ain't even gonna
Hardaway,
lie to you.
Alonzo Mourning, and they
Man,
had
what?
PJ Brown, Max Burn, I said that
Man,
was
I
it. I said
mean,
this it.
that was my squad, man, but they
But
couldn't
I ain't
get
know
past
Jordan was
Chicago.
coming back. I ain't know
They could.
Jordan when he came back. I think that was the year that they do their thing. But Jordan came back in '97. I'm
Was
saying
one that one
'96
that
now.
that year they won like 60 games?
Yeah, they was number one in the East.
Bruh.
Dog,
Yes,
that's what year,
bro.
dog. The regular season, go check it out. They was
Yes,
busting
bro.
the Bulls up. But in the playoffs, it was a different game. You know what I mean? It was different
Cause
mindset.
that's when they
That's
had the
how.
rivalry. That's when they had the rivalry with the Knicks, right?
Yeah,
When Jeff Van Gundy jumped in between the fight, right?
yeah. Nigga was dragging. He holding on, nigga having him like a dust mop, just pulling that boy. He ain't never let the man leg go. I said, look at this nigga. He gonna be a dust mop so bad. Just clean up the gym, man. Fuck it.
Mm-mm.
But I like
What
Jeff
y'all
Van
do?
Gundy. He an old school, hard nosed coach. You know what I mean? So it depends on the coaching philosophy, man. Like I said, sometimes you gotta just change it up. Look at all the young coaches in the league that got a chance. Rick Carlisle, he had to leave Dallas just to hit the reboot button because of the Luka drama. Why would
Hey,
you
my
want to
nigga
leave
Jim
a
Carrey,
generation of
coach.
talent like that, but then you get to the finals with a younger Indiana team with no veteran leadership? Everybody's just buying into the system, locking in and playing ball. Some people don't be wanting all that superstar shit around them. The media always around. That's too much distraction, man. And then this nigga ain't delivering like a champion anyway, but y'all steady pushing him like he won.
Fact.
And that just fuck up the team chemistry, bro. I'm just being honest. It's a 15-man roster, but y'all talk about one nigga all fucking day like he's doing it by himself.
Shit, his brother too. I feel the same way about Stan.
But if OKC hit on that fucking full pick, bro, well, they build, like I say, what you think they need? You think they're going to go front court or back court? Because to be honest with you, they got Williams, Hartenstein, and Chet, but I think they still need another body because somebody going to leave for that bag, how well they playing.
Yeah.
So you got to
They
put
need
that
You
to
gotta
in
go. You gotta
perspective
go
too.
big. You gotta
Yeah, they
go
gotta go
front court.
big. At least if you
You
gonna
got
go
to go
look,
big.
you need at least a four. At least a four.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
So, T Price, you still on here, I think. What
Yeah,
the
he's still
dude name
there.
from Connecticut? I like him, the little center, Reed.
Harris Reed.
Yeah, I like his upside. And then he'll bigger
He
body.
used to go to Michigan. He did 2 years at Michigan, and then he ended up transferring to UConn.
That transfer portal messed everything up, bro. You can't keep up with these players now, bro.
It's too much to be too much information out there. You can't. By the time you done looked up one person that everybody, yeah, that portal is too busy. Everybody just
Yeah,
spread all
Peterson is
around
going
and
in.
all out.
He's going in the NBA. Going to the NBA.
Peterson's going, DeSantis, the Michigan man, Luxembourg,
So
uh,
Lindenberg coming out.
Lindenberg. Yep. Lindenberg is a
yo,
senior.
Hey, I ain't gonna
he's a
lie to you.
senior.
You know what messed me up? I was listening to, T. Price, know I like Michigan. When I found out they won the championship, they say they whole 5 starters come out the portal. All 5 of
Yep.
them dudes are transfers. And I'm like, how you be all
Mm,
5 transfers come together this day one season and just click tight and don't miss a beat? And I like the way they
mm,
started off, but I didn't think they was gonna be that serious. I was like, man, they don't
Oh, I
go
knew they
in
was
like
official. I already knew they was
mm,
official.
because of the
mm.
portal. I don't watch these teams. I was like, man, what this
And
nigga?
not
What
only that, the
in the
players that
hold
they
up?
got, the players that they got,
And that coach
they
did a great
all.
job of managing all those people.
Mhm.
Is anybody coming out of St. John's? Is that young man coming out of St. John's? He gonna do another year.
What dude come out of St. John?
What's his name? He's a was he a center? I think he was a center. What's his name? He got into the fight with the boy. Let me look him up. I don't remember seeing anybody coming out of St. John's. Isn't it Hawkins? Hawkins.
But didn't St. John make the tournament this year?
Yeah,
I thought I seen
Yeah,
them in the tournament this year.
they did. They lost
yeah.
to
They had a
UConn.
solid season this year, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched a couple of games because that Big East they stay on
They lost to
ESPN.
Duke, and they had Duke too.
Sure did.
They had them niggas.
What y'all think about the games tonight, y'all? We got OKC
I was
and
literally just looking at this at that on your screen, Gigi. That's crazy. Like I was literally just looking at who played tonight.
we got OKC.
So you think
Because
OKC
Orlando,
gonna shut it down? I think it's over, and they need
because
that right.
Orlando played first against the Pistons. Then
And they at
OKC
home too,
Suns.
right? Orlando at home, huh?
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Yeah,
That's gonna
yeah.
be hard for the Pistons to do. I understand they got the last one because they needed it.
They
But
playing with house money, so they don't take the game off. Because they got their one at
anybody
that
decide they
You know
motherfucker
somebody.
up.
You know somebody who you don't see playing for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac.
Oh
Man, whatever
yeah.
happened to him? He a solid big man. That's how deep they is though.
Does he
Minnesota
back up? Don't he back up Wendell Carter?
Man, he don't even see the court.
They almost get no burn no more. I don't never see them put it. That's what I'm saying. That's how deep they is. They got Black, they got Wendell Carter, they got Ben Carroll, they got Franz Wagner, and they got the other little dude. It's like 4 or 5 of them boys. They be rotating in and out there. All of them 6'5"
Yeah,
or better.
you
6'5" or
right.
better.
they
That's crazy.
we got that's
And
crazy.
he not
That's
better than
crazy.
none of them though.
And he had a
We
lot of
got
upside before he tore his Achilles or whatever that was. That's all they was
Oh
talking
yeah,
about, how cold Johnny Isaac was and how he was coming. And I was watching him. I was paying attention. He was doing his
hey
thing.
Grimlock said, Alice P, Cole P to the Thunder. That'll be cold, bro. Because a lot of people don't know how deep this draft is, man. The first 20 picks, even basically the base first round, it's gonna be majority freshmen, but it also got some good seniors in there too. They got a little bit of everything in there. This draft gonna be
You say it's
way better
loaded,
than
T.
this
Price.
previous draft, huh?
You said this draft loaded.
Yeah, it is. You know how many freshmen it is that's going out, man.
and
Both of the twins coming out or
Much
just
love.
one?
Salute, Aries.
Hey Aries,
That
you wanna
brother
come
shout out.
join us, mommy?
What's up, Mother Hen?
Let me know.
He
What's
said I
up,
caught her
lady?
live. She
You
happy she
want?
caught you live, Gigi.
Yeah, you did, mommy. I'm right here. Okay, but lock it in, like we do. And you can join us if you like to. Just let me know, okay? But the Timberwolves and the Nuggets is playing tonight too, y'all. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking?
I think Minnesota gonna try to go for the gusto.
I take it
I want
over.
them to, but I don't think they're gonna let that happen.
Yeah, 'cause
They
they ain't got
They
playing.
gotta
They
Anthony.
protect
playing
their
in
golden
Minnesota.
boy.
I ain't say they
They
was
still
gonna
out,
win. I just
yo.
said they was going for the
Yeah.
gusto.
No, the only reason why I'm saying that because you gotta think about this. No Ant, no DiVincenzo. Then you gotta think about this. What you call them came back on them when they was down like that and forced the game 7 and they wind up pulling it off. I'm not saying
Remember
they
they
don't
did
have
it
the
too.
talent to do it, but missing Ant
Let me see what.
and
Let me see.
DiVincenzo, that's at least 35 points to 40 points for sure.
Yeah,
That
and
we
they
got
did
a
it 2
talent.
series in a
Kenny
row.
Boy from Chicago. I like him. I like his energy. I like his confidence. And I know he's not scared of the moment. Some people just need
What
the
man?
opportunity. But can he continue what he did in game 4 throughout the rest of this series, knowing the pressure gonna be on him too now. Now people paying attention to that 43. What you think?
I think this is Jamal Murray game.
Now, they got
Is
defense to
Gordon
slow
back?
him down.
Is Gordon back?
They
Okay.
have
Hell
defense to
no.
slow him down though. Now you seen
That's
how
the
the
thing.
dude from
That's what I was gonna
Chicago
say.
put
The
that put
defensive
that
rating
shoulder in
is
his chest
110.
and made him play defense.
Yeah, the defensive rating is 110, and Minnesota is 106.5. So that means Minnesota is kind of is a little bit tighter than Denver. Denver ain't got no defense, y'all. Ain't nobody playing no defense.
And that was making it
Who that
hard
hurt?
without and Vincenzo because they still focus on locked in on defense, making it harder for them. And man said one thing, and I'm not gonna lie to you. He told Rudy Gobert after they tied their series up in game 2 that basically the same thing he said in game when they beat him in the previous years and the playoffs. Look, we're gonna lock up man to man. If he hit that shot, tip your head to him. But we ain't coming to help you. We just gonna lock in and we're gonna live with the results. When you play physical brand basketball with the Denver Nuggets, they have problems. But you have to be consistent. And we've seen that over the years. Even when the Lakers
Mm-hmm.
had them on the ropes, they couldn't get over the hump. When they went to the Western Conference Finals, they gave the blueprint. But the Lakers ain't had the skilled players to do it. That they just did.
And that's some of the 76ers problem too. They defense, they go from they do that man to man, and then they're gonna go into a zone, and then they just like you're pulling straws, trying throwing them up in the air and see what's working. Come
Yeah.
on now.
I don't know if they could guard Boston though, GG. I think they just gotta outshoot them. They
Who?
can't
The
really guard them.
76ers?
Hey,
Yeah,
no
I don't
people.
think they can guard them boys like that.
I ain't gonna lie
They
to
can't
you.
get rid of they can't get rid of the they can't get rid
I
of.
don't know. I don't think so.
Uh, I'm
I
from
go with Drummond and Paul Reed.
The way Brown was giving him elbows in it, man, he had Maxi crying to the referee,
So
Them
this
boys
Tatum
is
and
crazy.
Brown get it chilling. Here comes Sam Hauser.
yeah, okay. I don't know. Well, like you said, I don't think they could run with them to the point where they're gonna take this over again because they got to win the next 3 games. I don't think the Sixers have that kind of engine. That's just me. That's just me. I don't think they
To
got
me,
that
it
kind of
started with
engine.
Nick Nurse. I don't think he got the coaching ability and the whereabouts as far as the mind frame to know in key situations what players to put in
Mm-hmm.
there. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. Me personally, that just showed you
Mm-hmm.
how desperate he was. I would have never inserted Joel Embiid back in there. The man been quitting the
No,
whole season, ain't played the whole season.
no,
And once we got
no.
that win, and I seen how my team was playing for the way we built our confidence up to get back in this, and BJ told you,
Mm-hmm.
look, they was leaving us open, so we was passing up on those shots in game 1. Maxie told you we
Mm-hmm.
wasn't playing our game. Look how the ball was moving. Paul George, salute to Paul George. We call you pandemic period now, bro, but this year you showed up in the way
No.
in the playoffs that I ain't think you gonna show up. And I ain't gonna lie, he been balling in these playoffs.
He been balling a little bit. Yeah, he has.
He
He
been
has.
he
Hey,
At
been
least
no,
he,
playing
you're
way
right.
at
better
You're
than
least
when
he,
he
right.
played
at
with the
least he
Clippers.
coming to work. At least he coming to work, and he's trying to make an impact. I give him that.
I
Yeah,
think you're right though with
that's all
that,
you can
James.
ask. Is
They showed
effort,
their
right?
hand. They showed their hand, and now they look desperate. You're absolutely right, bro.
Mm, mm,
So how I would
Instead of
see,
just playing with their hand, and now they showed their hand now.
mm.
I
and
really
that was
agree
a
with that,
bad
bro.
move, bro. Because see, coaches will do that to you. Coaches will make one adjustment to see if you're gonna make that adjustment and hit that panic button. And I've seen it a lot throughout my time playing sports and watching sports. Sometimes you gotta just stick to your guns to help you get back in the game and get you back in that series, and to let them adjust to you. Once you gotta
One,
play these adjustment games back and forward, you're gonna press the wrong button because you're back against the wall. You the underdog, so the underdog shouldn't have that much to lose or adjust to when you playing your style of brand of basketball. What I'm saying, or anything, football, baseball.
mm-hmm,
You know who your closer's gonna be, who your middle relief's gonna be, who gonna start a pitching gonna be. But you have to know these things in case things don't go right. All right, I gotta have a backup plan. I gotta know how to
right.
adjust. That's all. It's a game of adjustments.
Right? 'Cause they did
128
their
to
job.
96. Oh my God, 128 to 96. They didn't score by 18 points in the first quarter in that last game between Boston and the 76ers. They got them off the jump. The 76ers scored 18 and Boston scored 34. That's your kill. That's one kill shot. And then in fourth quarter, 76ers scored 22 points and Boston scored another 33 points and another kill shot. It's about even in the
Hey,
other
you
two
know, if you
quarters.
score 30 points a quarter, that's 120, right? But then you have
Mm-hmm.
teams that get happy with the way the game going and shoot all these unnecessary threes that that'll
Mm-hmm.
kill your offense. But just say if you start running plays or you feed the post and play inside out, sometimes it's just not one way. You might can score those 30. It's easy to score 30 when you make it easy for yourself and your teammates knowing their strengths and their weaknesses. You got a lot of teams
Mm-hmm.
out here that help other teams because, like I say, lack of adjustments and they don't know how to play to their strengths. They play
Right.
more to their weakness than strengths because I'm paying this dude the most money. That's your fault.
Exactly.
I ain't asked you to pay him
Yep.
no max deal knowing he's his age or he can't contribute like he was when he was in his prime. And now I had to bust the whole team up to try to rebuild it. And nah, that's just doing too much. I'm double working myself. I never believed in that.
You know, when they said
And then
Joel Embiid was playing, I knew that was trouble.
And you can tell he's trying
They
to
should have
ramp
been
up
traded
you
him.
can tell, yeah, you can tell that he's trying to ramp up in the postseason. It's because it's not fluid yet. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when somebody's fluid. I mean, it's just there. This guy is hoping and wishing and praying and jumping up 3 times before Mother Mary's and falling down and London Bridge is falling down kind of situation. No, this ain't the time for that, partner. We passed that, okay? We passed. This is a whole nother situation, and you should know this. You've been here before.
I don't understand. They stole game 2 in Boston. So they was playing with house money. I don't understand why they did.
They ain't got no
That's
defense.
what I was saying. You the one
They ain't
playing with
got no
house money.
defense.
You the one that made them adjust.
Like you did your job. You got one on the road. Not keep you know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Then
Man,
you go
Joel
home flat
Embiid
like
fucked
that,
them
dog. That's
all
crazy.
over by bringing his ass back, and that nigga ain't even wasn't even
He
wasn't let
he
you know,
walking
man.
around. He got them
Niggas
things that they used to wear to
got
try
my
to get your
trust to
belly
process
small.
my ass.
To get your belly small, wrapped around him all out there on the court. One of them things. He's still wearing bandages, y'all. What is you doing, partner? They showing him putting the bandage on and trying to adjust
Oh
himself.
Lord,
What is that?
They might as well cut that nigga and pay him for however long they have to and keep building their
Man,
roster.
please.
Nah,
gotta
man,
put
you
him in
got
a
some
couple more
teams that
years.
think he still got something left in the tank because of all the years he missed dealing with injuries. But if you
Mm.
like what you about 7 feet, you 300 pounds, you got to know how
Yeah.
to exercise and trim that fat so you can be able to play in some of these games. But you will have some assholes to come out here and give them some fun. But I just want to cut them. I try to still get some from whether it's a second round pick, a couple of young players, or another veteran, or even swap. I just got
Mm-hmm.
to get off them, and I ain't gonna lose nothing all the money that I gave them. know what I mean? I
So you
gotta
think
get some
somebody
type
can
of
actually still take them still?
hell yeah.
He walking
That
around with the
boy,
thing. You remember the bands that we used to wear when we get some rib damage. You know how they used to wrap you up.
that nigga look like the mummy, huh, GG?
That's what I was thinking about
Oh, man, you was a joke,
Remember,
man.
he don't know who he look
You
like?
are,
The
you
dude who
almost
tried to
made me
sell
say it
Martin Dean in
backwards,
the house on
Joe.
Halloween, Mr. T. Mr. T
Man,
come
sit your
out rap
damn
like a mummy and
down.
everything, trying to get him out that house after getting that house.
Yeah, she wrapped up in some ace bandage or whatever that stuff is with the Velcro on it. You trying to get all adjusted. Man, come on now. They need to. If you're gonna take up the spot, uh, you have to contribute, man. Make an impact. Do something. Okay. This ain't the time for all them adjustments and trying to figure it out. You got to know what you're gonna do when you get on the floor. We said that earlier in the show. You got me repeat myself again, Mr. Joel LB. Please. Okay.
Man, they had so much. We would have thought they had so much hope when they had Image of Lil Okafor, man.
I like what's that? Paul George, Maxie. What's the little rookie boy?
BJ
BJ,
Yeah, the
Edgecomb.
little rookie
BJ
boy.
Edcom, that's my dog right there. I like him.
Yeah, I like him. Who else they got over there? What's his name?
The Bona dude. My nigga Bona.
See, this
Edge
what I like you said though,
look like
GG.
he played in bottle blocking.
This what I like what GG said though. She said when Edgecomb found his rhythm in game 2 to help him steal the game, and you thinking about bringing him back, you had to know what that do to his confidence by putting him back on the roster after he got comfortable with being that number 2 scorer, helping Maxie.
Right. He was
You taking
hot,
that young
didn't I?
man's confidence and you playing with it like a puppet. You can't do that because some people
Yeah,
ain't
nigga that
mentally
you know
strong
that's
enough to
gonna
go
get
through
hurt.
shit like that at a young age, unless they
I
really
still
know the
think that
game and trying to win.
by him being a
But
rookie,
if I'm a young
still
nigga
had
like
confidence.
BJ, I'm out here. I just dropped 20 plus to help us win. I done went crazy from the 3-point line. Man, sit your old ass down. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
If he suit up, I'm not suiting up. Fuck y'all look like.
And then
I'm hurt too,
the
nigga.
young
My
man's
toenail
out
came
there.
off. Fuck that.
Yeah. I gotta go to man, please. And then the DJ, he's acting like he don't know what to do now. Have they played together? They have played together, right? Him and
Yeah.
Joel. He must
Yeah,
have
but
forgot what
Joel
it
missed
felt
the most of the season though. He played in the beginning, but he wasn't playing enough to get no chemistry with. So that's probably why their chemistry was always off because you in and out the lineup. And like you said, GP,
like.
I'm getting comfortable being this number 2 scorer, but now you back. Then you missing 2, 3, 4 more games. Now I got to get back to being
Right.
inserted and getting back comfortable. He a young dude. He was a rookie last year. Some dudes mental, like I say, it's not ready. They got to develop as they develop their game. And you don't have enough veterans on the team like that to be putting them in positions to win and telling them what to do and what not to do. I don't think Billy got them type of Paul George is not vocal enough to do that because he been running with Kawhi too long. And Joel Embiid never been vocal. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, the leader of your team had to be vocal.
What is Phoenix gonna do? What y'all thinking about? What is Phoenix gonna do?
Guess what? I got my broom right there by the kitchen.
What you gonna do, El DeBarge? What you gonna do? You and was it Jalen Green and Grayson? Was it Grayson
Let me
Allen
ask you a
over
question,
there?
DG. I'm gonna ask a serious basketball question. Do you think an NBA player that cry about double teams got enough heart to not get swept?
No.
That dude about to get his ass swept. Now the good thing about it, that's make it look good on his resume. You had KD and Bill couldn't make the playoff last year. Now it's just you and you did make the playoffs. So what's up? Like that's why I say the mental. Some people not mentally strong.
He ain't got no.
They got the game, but I don't think he's mentally strong enough to handle certain adversities that the game come with. But he's a good scorer.
Yeah, he ain't got no rings. He ain't got no rings. He ain't trying to play for no rings. He just want to get paid.
He's too busy painting his nails, man.
Yeah, You know,
Boy,
I can
Booker
shoot
been not to that shit.
I can shoot 70, 80, 60, 43 free throws, but I ain't got no range. You know? Uh,
He's probably better as a number
Hey,
two than the number
I ain't
one
gonna lie
guy.
to you. Booker not a number one to me though. Booker,
You're not
like you
number
just
one to
said,
me
B,
either.
Booker could be a solid number two, right? But
I say
he,
he a number
he,
two
he
guy
needs
for sure.
somebody to get him over the hump. I don't think he can lead the team.
he need that Splash Brothers situation. But I thought he had it with KD. Both of them supposed to have shot. They, you know, we got the Slim Reaper, Grim Reaper. I don't know what they was calling him, Shot Reaper, and Booker.
Shot
Them two
Reaper is
had.
crazy.
Hey, you know what the deal is with that? None
They
of
mm,
them
both
have
number
no
two.
killer. I'm talking about like
mm,
I ain't talking about killer for shooting the ball, taking over games. Cause I'm talking about killer for us mentality wise. That brings us back to the mentality. You got to have the
yeah.
mentality and put the work ethic in. Once I heard him cry about double teams, and I see KD
Mm-hmm.
the way he keeps switching teams and chasing
Mm-hmm.
that golden stick, they're not built like us, bro. That's just the bottom line on that. They're not built like us,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see them two being no 1A lead the team without a 1B. Somebody leading them.
Right.
Good
Right.
complimentary piece. I'm cool with that. He'll still give
They
you
need.
25, 28, but he
Right.
ain't gonna get you nowhere.
See, that's the problem.
Say them
What are you
empty
doing it
stats.
for? Taking up a spot for somebody else. And I commend you for taking up the spot, but don't take up the spot and then get swept. What are you doing, Mr. Booker?
Say I could be for taking the spot.
Taking up somebody's spot and you getting swept, man. You could have went on to the house and we could be looking at something else, okay? Man,
Yeah.
please. I don't understand. Dylan Brooks look like he don't know what to do, whether to go off or shoot the shot. His three drops every now and then they want to punch people around, tripping folks and stuff. And what is this? What is
Hey,
He
this?
had
you
that one game, but they ain't win, so it don't even matter.
Devin,
you
what is this,
know what I
Devin?
looked at too
Tell me
though.
what I'm looking at, Devin. Huh?
Know what I saw too about Devin.
Mm,
You in
mm,
the playing game. You beef.
mm,
You lose to a Portland team with Drew Holiday, no Dame. Then you go and get
mm,
your shine on because they blitzed Steph, and he know they ain't had no help. So now you can easily get off. You know what I mean? Because they ain't really got his defenders
mm,
like that over there. So you beat Steph and you get to this playoff game. Kudos to you. When you get to this playoff series, only thing I see right now, because I watched only 2 games. After the first 2 games, no need to watch no more. I'm just being honest. I seen how OKC just throw different defenders at him and make it hard for him, and he don't have no adjustment plan, no second go-to move. Like I said, a pure scorer at his best. That's why they used to try to compare him to Kobe, and I'm like, hold up. If you're gonna compare him to Kobe, he got to have everything. Like, see, when Kobe and John was being compared, Kobe
mm.
was willing to take those shots, but we also seen him growing to something that we didn't see Booker hit yet. Like, he never got to that level. You know what I mean? And Kobe
They
was
blocking his shot from the hand, Mr. Nola. They blocking his shot from the hand. His stuff ain't even making it past the line. They blocking his shot from the hand. Okay.
for you to be on the Kobe level. That's all I heard though. He
Man, I
better than
never been a
Kobe.
Devin Booker fan.
I
He
said,
ain't got no
hold up.
numbers like that.
What the fuck he better than Kobe? Kobe got like 3-4 counters he could go to and can still get his shit out.
What you mean?
That's
He
because
better
he
than
Yeah, he
scored
can
Kobe?
shoot
and
left-handed.
won.
Man, how you gonna be better than somebody that got more rings than you, sir? I don't know. I
And then
mean,
he
And he can
ran
shoot
from a
his
super
left
team and
hand.
still got
you
more rings.
and plus
Nigga,
you've been around 11 years and now you see you crying for somebody to respect you and then you got fined for what $35,000. So what is you talking about? And you finna
Man,
get swept. I'm mighty afraid you finna get swept. Okay, come
I
on
seen
now.
Kobe Bryant couldn't even shoot off his right shoulder. That nigga shot left-handed the rest of the game and
That's
won
when
the
he
game
started
With the
seven.
shooting
left
left-handed. He
hand,
was walking
bruh.
around with the ice on the shoulder. He said, "What they call it, answer. What they call it when you can use both of your hands and whatever that was."
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Dion, on your birthday. Happy birthday. He said, "I'm gonna be at that word right there about this basketball, shooting threes with the left hand. What they do
Ambidextrous.
that at?" Where they do
that's
that?
yeah.
Where
I
they do
swear
that at?
I've never been a fan of him like that, man. I always thought he was overrated. Devin Booker,
Mm-hmm. At
but
least get one. Don't you want one ring? One kiss, one kiss. Don't you want one ring, partner? You know?
She started singing the
Shit.
One Wish. Stop fucking dead.
I'm mighty afraid this nigga OKC gonna end this thing tonight, y'all.
oh, they definitely gonna end this thing tonight. That's a for
I got
sure.
to.
I just
I
want
got to give him.
Minnesota to end these boys tonight too, though. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
Minnesota. Hmm.
Now
Hey,
Detroit, I think I don't know.
how y'all feel about Ant-Man doing more with less, in my opinion, than Booker had in his career and getting further?
I'm taking Hanover Booker all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
That's a true statement. That's a true statement. I ain't saying yeah. He do got. Let's see. Booker has had what? KD. Who else he had over there?
Yeah, Chris
CP
Paul,
was in.
Aiden,
Yeah,
Mikael
CP
Bridges.
was over there. Buddy
That boy
didn't he
had a
have Buddy
that boy had a
Hield?
roster he played with.
He had he
Wasn't
you can
Aiden
come
down there
get
too?
you can come get Aiden. You want us to send a ticket to you, Booker? You can come get Aiden, okay? You can have him
What
out,
happened,
all
man?
right? Mm-mm.
Oh,
But to me,
And
Aiden had
who's
his best year with a real point guard and Chris Paul. That's why I think they made it to the finals. But then nobody expect them to blow no 2-0 lead. So Booker, you was a part of that, remember?
yes, he
mm-hmm,
was.
Right.
And he don't be showing up in big
mm-hmm.
games neither.
That's why I said the 2-0 lead. You had a 2-0 lead in the biggest. Look, you can't get 2 games, my nigga. And
Mm-mm.
Giannis hyperextended his knee and went out a couple of those games. And you still couldn't get
Mm-mm.
2 games without Giannis? Come on, Booker.
Mm-mm.
What you doing, Booker? Book him. Put that nigga under the jail. Book
Yeah,
his ass.
book him down out, book him down out. Come on with it.
Nigga,
Mm-hmm.
you your boy on life. Come on, man. We didn't kill nobody. What they got caught with booze? Do you know Spanker Johnson? Spanker Johnson? Yeah, Spanker Johnson. No, I don't know
Yeah.
Spanker Johnson. Life, nigga. Because I don't know Spanker Johnson.
You gonna eat your cornbread, tonight?
No, no.
You gonna
Let
eat
that
your
nigga get his own
cornbread
portion of
tonight,
cornbread.
partner, Mr.
Nah,
Booker?
I eat my
I,
cornbread. Fuck you.
y'all tried to lock SGA down. He just gave you a sideline clinic, okay? He was shooting middies from the sideline, threes from the sideline, running up and did the Euro step on 2 of y'all from the sideline. And then when you try to lock him down on the side, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna take it back on the block on you," and went in the middle. What is y'all doing over there, Phoenix? And I'm
Then both
Gigi
of
in
them go
Las
to
Vegas,
Kentucky.
and I can see that, okay?
Yeah, he went
Hey,
to
Giannis
Kentucky.
was Euro stepping from the 3-point line on them boys.
Yeah. And then he gonna turn around and look at you and say something. Say something,
And see,
okay?
that goes to show you it's not all about offense, Booker. Sometimes you got to lock in on defense too, my brother.
And he don't play not a
Mm-hmm.
man
Let me see
defense. He
what.
don't
Let me see
play not a
what.
Now, I
man.
be saying you
Phoenix.
on skates out there. I don't know what you be doing. I didn't even know they still had a
Phoenix.
skating rink.
Phoenix got the worst defense in all the teams that's playing in the postseason. They got a 124.5 defensive rating. Okay? And you playing the 99.5, the team with the number one defensive rating in the teams that's playing right now. And what? I can't put no money on that. Put no money on that.
Yeah, them boys, they probably gonna blow them off for real.
You talking about 3-0?
No, I'm saying this game tonight, they probably gonna blow them off.
Yeah, they probably are gonna blow them out. But I'm just saying,
It's gonna be ugly by halftime.
Mr. Booker, I hope you listen. If you ain't, just hit GG up on the TikTok or Snapchat,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, DMs, X,
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
Facebook.
Show the
Hit
gun
me
line,
up,
boss.
baby. Hit me up, baby. I'll tell you what to do, okay? And while you at it, go by the soul food place and get you some pinto bean, cornbread, cabbage, all of that, because you're gonna need some strength. You're gonna need some strength
Hey, Clay
tonight.
Thompson, keep your head up, man. Hey, man, I'll be getting in the
What
gym
happened to
next
Clay? What
week.
happened to Clay? What's wrong, Clay? What's wrong, baby? What happened?
She announced her separation. That separation, remember?
Yeah, oh, it was a big decision kind of moment.
I mean, if you fucking
Mm,
with a thought pocket, what you expect?
nah, that'd
Man,
be a
ain't
separated.
nobody coming to see you, Otis. Mm-mm. Do we know what the situation was? Mutual agreement, or you just said, "Man, get out of my house. Here's your stuff," kind of situation. Or it ain't none of our business. It don't matter.
Talking
Why
about
didn't
I
she
like
that
her.
work out with Chris Paul then? Why Chris Paul
Huh?
left?
Chris
Where he
Paul was
leave?
married. I thought Chris Paul was married to. I thought he was married.
No, I'm saying like when Chris Paul went to Phoenix and they went to that final,
Uh,
why they blowed it up? That's what I'm asking. Why he left?
oh,
Oh,
okay.
mm,
Because Chris Paul was putting them in positions. And like when you add a person like Chris Paul, we seen what he did with the Thunder. So you had to know he had
Mm-hmm.
an impact on the game still. So for them not to bring him back, I forgot what happened. He went to Golden State, then wound up with the Clippers and all these other teams. How the hell? This shit was crazy.
And that took some of the
Yeah.
pressure off of Booker, but they wasn't realizing that.
So you think
I
that's
don't.
where it came from? Chris
Uh,
Paul a better defender than Booker than me. To me, I'm saying like,
no, that's why I'm saying he took some of the
Who's the,
pressure off of Booker.
oh yeah,
who's the
yeah, I
coach?
feel that. I feel that.
Who's the coach right now at the Suns? Who's the coach?
Who was the coach? They fired Minor Williams and got somebody else over there.
Yeah,
What it was, Mike Budenholzer?
they
It
had
was Mike
Frank Vogel
Budenholzer.
over there at
Budenholzer.
one
It ain't
time.
Monty Williams.
Budenholzer.
It was
Yeah,
Mike
It was
Budenholzer. That
Budenholzer.
nigga was ass.
Budenholzer. Yeah, and then now what they working with? Let me see, Suns.
Oh, I was gonna tell you this earlier, Gigi. You talking about where
What?
Taylor Jenkins came from?
No, that wasn't
Mm,
Mike Budenholzer. Mike Budenholzer was the coach
no,
of the
not
Milwaukee
Taylor
Bucks.
Jenkins. Go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead,
Taylor
Mike
James.
Jenkins.
Budenholzer came
He
after
came
that.
from Milwaukee. He used to be assistant coach to the Bucks.
I Yeah, he used to be with the Bucks, but no, not Taylor Jenkins, the one that's at the Memphis Grizzlies right now. Where he come from? That's
Yeah,
I know
Taylor
Taylor
Jenkins come
Jenkins.
from Minnesota.
Where he?
Minnesota. I mean
Yeah,
Memphis.
he came from Memphis, but I'm talking about the one
Right, yeah.
that took his job. Where he come from? He just popped up out of nowhere. I ain't seen no
He's from
resume. Where's
overseas.
his overseas? Okay,
But look,
yeah. Okay.
Mike Budenholzer won that championship with Milwaukee. So that was either
Yeah.
Monty Williams or somebody else.
Martin Williams was coaching that
No,
squad.
Monty Williams was on that staff, right?
Yeah, he was coaching.
Yep. But they got rid of him though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
then again, booty. Then they ended up
No.
getting booty sniffer. You remember
Oh
KD was
Lord.
there when they had Budenholzer.
I don't understand that neither. Like they get rid of coaches. Like, damn, man, I just built the
That's
roster.
what
Let me
another
do it.
thing, dog. Spreeze, y'all. How you get rid of these coaches? Recycle the same trash ass coaches that ain't shit, but these niggas getting a job because of these players paying it. Something ain't adding up, bro. That's why I say the man ain't adding up, man.
Right. Even though I don't fuck with Denver like that, why y'all get rid of Mike Malone? That don't make no sense to me, bro.
Yeah, University of North Carolina now.
And guess what? How they look since they got rid of Mike Malone? Keep it real.
Not the same
Getting
team
their
at
ass
all since
whipped.
they won the
These
chip.
bitches can't make a Western Conference Finals. It's crazy.
Man. Who they got? What's that dude name they got? The little funny looking dude?
They
Okay,
got
they got
Rick
Jordan.
Adams' son.
They
Yeah.
got
Thank you, bro.
Jordan.
And guess what? Rick
Jordan.
Adams was ass. That boy ain't win nothing. That nigga had a stacked team in Sacramento. Like father, like son.
Man.
They got Jordan OTT over at the Suns. That's the reason why I don't know you, because I wouldn't put that even. I wouldn't even write that down. Okay.
Hold up. Look at that Portland team Rick Adams used to coach. Now, people say, oh, he went against Jordan. No, he was in the West. And that 91 Lakers team whapped his ass to go pay Jordan. They went
I
after
want to
that.
say, yeah. One he coaching that Clyde Drexler team.
Hell yeah, that nigga always had talent. Could never win nothing, though, with his sad shit going on.
So y'all, I ain't gonna be on here I ain't gonna be on here for this team for these games. But what are we thinking about the Lakers and Rockets? We call it. That's a done data. That's what we thinking.
Dun, da, da.
That's what we thinking of done data.
I think the Lakers gonna throw that game to try to get Luka back in the second round.
It ain't
Why
gonna
would
No, if
help.
you?
that's the
Why
case,
would you not win a game that's
yeah,
winnable?
I'm about to
Huh?
say that's the case. Just win the game and give him more rest. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
if you
get
win
Okay,
it, if you
okay,
lose to give him more
he
rest to
might
play.
yeah he might can come help you out in round two. That you need go on and take the win. Go on to the house, to the spa,
but
the
nah,
telephone booth. Go on to the phone booth so you can get regenerated, okay? And then you might can get Luca back for round two because you're gonna need Luca, John, Mark.
but nah, because you know OKC gonna end that tonight, so they can't
Yeah,
end
you
it
gonna
tonight.
need Luke, Mark,
And
John, and
you stupid.
all of them. Ephesians, Corinthians, and all of them partner.
Joe, you say that nigga all you stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Partner, you gonna get the bam out of bio, okay? Mm-hmm. No,
Oh, you
Lord
can.
have mercy. It don't make no sense. It don't make no
That's
sense.
Miss you can.
Um, so we thinking they might let it go a couple of more. Wait, it's 3-1. They playing in LA. They going back to LA, right?
Yeah, they going back. I see. This the whole thing. I could give it 6 games, but
Mm-hmm.
if LA know better, knowing the age of the role player and how he
Mm-hmm.
just exerted all that. They say he played 45 minutes for the overtime game. That's why he came out looking lackadaisical, not inserted in the offense, having all those turnovers. He just played
Mm-hmm.
45 minutes. So you're not used to doing that without Luca and AR. So
And
it's the
see what
playoffs.
the
It's going to
thing,
wrap it up a little bit
right,
more.
right. And the thing about it, them minutes gonna get them minutes. You gonna these minutes it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse unless you just. I mean, if you just get swept, like that. But you talking about trying to win, you doing all that overtime. You got to man. It's gonna get them minutes gonna get tighter. Are you gonna be able to sustain yourself, Mr. J. Reed, for another series? That's the problem. Phone booth.
You said
Cause
phone booth, huh?
Christopher any
My
Christopher
bad, I
Reeve.
had tapped the wrong thing and getting sexy shit. My bad, y'all.
Hey, you know what's shocking me
Uh,
though? I'm not gonna lie to you. And this the only thing the reason why I'm leaning on picking with the Thunder
And I can't
because
even hear
even
no you, boy. I gotta come back in.
okay.
you can't hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, what I was
No, I
saying is
can't hear know your boy though.
the only thing that
Go.
scared me about the Spurs because they
Mm-hmm.
Portland took a game off of them when Wemby went down. That
Right.
that could be from lack of experience. But see, the only thing
Mm-hmm.
I like about the Thunder, they not about to play with their fool. I don't give a fuck who in there, and who ain't out there. So
Mm-hmm.
the Spurs, when I seen them lost that game and how Scoot Williams, remember everybody on this panel. They used to kill Scoot Williams the first 2 years. I don't know why they drafted him. He don't belong in the league. He should go to the G League. The dude scored 31 points with a veteran point guard and Drew Holiday leading that team because Dame Lillard somehow could show up for the 3-point contest, but can't help his team when they made it to the playoffs without your motherfucking ass. And I know you held it
Right.
enough to play. So that
Right.
just goes to show you how this era think. For
I
as
said the same. I said
you
the
know what I
same
mean?
thing,
That
Mr.
shit
J.
crazy to me.
You can't play and you can't go to your job, but you can come over here and shoot 3 pointers. Okay, that don't make no
And then they still won the game, GG, they still was able to get a game off this talented defensive mind
sense.
Spurs team.
Hey Gigi,
Man,
what you say you
please.
going off, but you still got to pick up your check?
Yeah, you still man. I ain't. Well, how many hours you got, man? I ain't seen y'all since last week. I need my check. What check? What?
I need you
Lord,
up there, but I need my check though.
I need my check.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
aspiration check. Aspiration
A
check.
comedian made a joke about that shit. He said he called a job on his day off because he called up because he wanted to just smoke weed. But he at the
Mhm.
job, he got got so high. He at the job said, "Yeah, I'm here to pick up my check." He said, "Where you at?" He said, "Why you ain't come to work?" He said, "Cause I'm sick." He said, "Then why you here?" He said, "Oh, I'm here. I'll call you back." He done forgot. He done went up there to go get his shit on the phone with the people full of that gas.
He
It was like a
calling his
little weed
job
joke,
from
but that
he
shit was
calling
fire,
his
though,
job
dog.
from the he calling from the floor. Okay, I want to come pick
He
up
in
my
the lobby calling
Hey,
them for
hey,
his
when I was
check. He
younger,
full of that shit.
I did that shit before when I was like 18, 19. I called up to go get my check.
No. That's that
Hey, I
Bernie
still
Mac
need that
situation.
bread.
Anybody? That's that Bernie Mac situation. Anybody seen Johnny?
Hey, yeah,
Bernie Mac,
I was
huh?
out of pocket though. I was out of
You
pocket.
seen that motherfucker Bobby? That motherfucker Bobby
Anybody
gonna be
seen
20
Johnny?
goddamn dollars. I'm looking
He
for
said,
Bobby all
I
motherfucking
want
day.
my money, man."
I called his mama house, and they said this motherfucker is not there.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's 420 on the time, bro. So for y'all 420 heads, y'all go ahead and strike up.
Ooh, that
Oh,
nigga should have told
It's
me
ooh,
it's four
yeah,
it's four
okay. You
it's
should
four
have
that.
o'clock
told
and
me
20 minutes
that.
exact.
Well, you should have
Oh
told me
man,
that
that
right
shit
now.
just hit the one, nigga. That shit just
Thank you
hit
very
the
much.
one.
I'm fucking with
Like
y'all.
they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay, it's 4:20 somewhere.
Hmm.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh,
Yeah, I
Bryant.
appreciated that, big bro. 'Cause I have 420
Happy
twice a day
Bryant.
now.
Oh Lord
Yeah, in the
Jesus.
evening and in
Okay.
the morning.
Y'all hit the like button, share button, subscribe to the channel. It's 420. We gotta take our medication. We on schedules, okay?
Mike over here rolling
We
up
on
now. You know, I don't
schedule.
smoke no more, but it's definitely beer 30.
Y'all kidding me, bro.
Oh man, please.
We all family, man. That's why I message y'all. I love talking and jokes and passing time, and this is the education, dog. People just hate to hear
Yeah,
the truth.
definitely
Y'all know how it
education.
go. They don't
It
want to hear
gives
the
you a new,
truth.
right, and it gives you a different, separate perspective on what how we looking at the playoffs because
Mm-hmm.
they looking at numbers and the analytics and they shot this
Yeah.
many threes and they shot that many threes, but you didn't see them when they got socked in the
Message.
face though, did you? You
Hey,
didn't
do
see them
y'all
when they
be
stole,
Oh.
huh?
I'm glad you brought that up, Queen. Listen to this. Do you think Jokic gets suspended for the that was foul what he
Hell
did.
no.
Now, I don't think they're gonna
They
suspend him because
fined they
not
fined
back
him.
in the
They fined
day?
him.
No, hell no. You
They
think
fined him
he should
fifty
have got
thousand
suspended?
dollars.
how
They
much they
fined him
found him?
50,000. They fined you talking about Jokic and Randall, right? With their fight.
Yes, remember
You know, but you
McDaniels.
might be right though, bro. That might be at least a game though.
Look,
They
McDaniels went
fined
down
him,
there and laid it up because they still had seconds left. Jokic ran from the
They
right?
ain't
other end of the
suspending
court
him.
I
and
thought,
tried to
yeah,
go
I
hack the
thought,
man up, but McDaniels
right,
snatched his ass up before he can get
right.
to him.
Randall, yeah,
And he
Hey,
threw a
you
McDaniel
punch.
right,
snatched him
When he
up.
Brad.
threw that punch, come on, bro. If you throw a punch, that's illegal, man.
He
Well,
line
they
straight to
fined.
him
It
McDaniel,
too.
was
You
McDaniel
right,
put
it
that
bro.
was
West
fifty.
Coast.
It was fifty
He
thousand
put that
dollars that they
Northwest
fined.
hands
That they
on his
fined him.
ass.
Yeah, they fined him
He
fifty
put
thousand
the
dollars,
Northwest
and they
hands on his
fined
ass.
Randall. Randall
Damn,
50,
I didn't even
35.
think about that, bro. You absolutely right though. They usually would have gave somebody a game. Like let that have been
And
Rasheed
I'm
Wallace. That
thinking
would
how
have
that
been
shit gonna go, Dion. That's why I brought it up, because anybody else, bro, that shit would have
that's
wound in our
Did
favor. But
crazy. I
you
did
did he
not
already
get a
think
down
about that.
technical?
3-1.
Did he get a technical foul? Did he get? They gave him a technical foul,
They
or did
both
they
got
just find him?
ejected. They both
They
got
both. I
No,
know
ejected.
they
they
got.
they
I
they
know they.
ejected
It was
him
the
after the
end of the
game, but
game.
it was at the end of the game. But when the
It was
dude
It
at
was
the
put
a
the
end of the
ball up, I
game.
was like, it is a how they call that shit? I forgot what the word they be using, but they say that sheep. The game already over, so what you going down there and hit it for? But my thing is, why Jokic run behind him, man? Like he the cops was trying
Why?
to
Yeah.
catch him
What
for
you running
murder.
down there for? What you running down there for? It's the
So
damn.
end of the
You
when
game. You
right
done
Jokic
though.
lost the
when
game.
Jokic pushed him, that nigga McDaniels grabbed that boy
McDaniel's
by the
grabbed him up
jersey,
in the chest. He
But they
grabbed him up
and
in
suspended
him
the
he
chest.
Amari and them niggas for running off the bench against San Antonio and they ain't even
see
put a
that's the
hand
thing.
on nobody.
Remember that San Antonio Phoenix? That's why I'm asking
Damn, you
how the
right,
league
bro.
don't play this shit, bro. Because
You
everybody cleared the
absolutely
bench. It was
right, bro.
kind of crazy. It was crazy. But
Damn,
you know
that's
the Jokic
crazy.
did golden boy. The Jokic did look golden boy. That's why I'll be liking that shit.
That's why he acting the way he is because he's acting like a
He
spoiled
definitely should have got
superstar.
a
He's
yeah.
acting
Damn,
like a
he
spoiled
should not be playing
superstar.
tonight.
They didn't say nothing
Nikolai
about no
Hey,
suspension.
Jokic
They didn't say nothing. They didn't
is
say
the
nothing about no
problem here.
suspension for Yoki
Hey,
Coca
he didn't do
Cola.
anything wrong, okay? Nikola
Yeah, he did.
Jokic is doing
You run it down. You
everything
running down there
all by
after the.
I
himself.
can't
And
hear
I
you.
Yeah,
got the
right. You
stats
running
here
down
to
there.
prove it.
Yeah, okay. You running down there after the boy done made the shot, and when you should have been down there before he made the shot, and now you done messed up, and you done got mad, and you throwing a temper tantrum, and what your behavior is not gonna take those 2 points off the scoreboard, okay? So what is you doing, Yoki Loki, Licky Loki, whatever your name is?
Enough again.
Huh? Yeah. Coca
Hey, and I'm
Cola, they
not gonna
didn't.
lie to you, y'all. What McDaniels did only showed what he was saying was true. Cause that's what Weasels do when they ain't got no heart and they, so they won't get you with a cheap shot. But McDaniel seen him
Mm,
running. McDaniel seen him running towards him. So when he turned around and put his back towards the crowd, because if you fall back, the crowd gonna put you back up.
right.
Jokic actually judged this dude when McDaniel pushed him and everybody came
Come
to
back
break it
in,
down.
Dion. Come back in, Dion.
That's
I got
when
you.
he tried
I
to
need you.
throw the punch between the
You
crowd.
better. You better.
But
Hey,
salute
but
to
he yoked
Mookie. He
him up
broke
like
that
he
shit.
can't hear though.
Mookie broke that shit down on his stand and showed everything. And I was like, this bitch actually threw a punch? I'm like, hold up, this nigga a coward.
He get mad because
Yeah.
the man said you soft and y'all ain't got no
Yeah.
defense. That's why he
Right.
got you beat.
And you proved this point right there. You
Yeah, he's
proved this
proving
point
his
right there.
point.
You soft. You don't. You throwing a temper tantrum. Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Back in the day, if they called you soft, okay, take this 50 on your head. Okay. And I want my ring. And I want my MVP. Back in the day, that's how they solved that.
But listen, when the last
Nowadays,
time he made it to the all right, people shit on Jamal Murray. When people shit on
I respect him. Are
Jamal
you
Murray the
gone?
only one holding them niggas above water right now. Go look at the numbers.
yeah.
You know what they gonna say? Oh, Jokic had a triple double, but they lost. Jokic had a triple double, but they lost. But then when he did have a triple double when they win, the nigga had 10 turnovers or some shit like that. But you ain't gonna talk about that game when he had a triple double
Yeah.
with 10 turnovers. But the other one,
Man.
oh, that's a nice triple double right there. Look what he did. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the most valuable player and all of this. But when
That's
Aaron
what I'm
God
talking
went
about.
out, remember Aaron God went out and went to the back and Rudy go, I ain't gonna lie. When Aaron God went out and they said he was coming back, and that man and DiVincenzo, they say they not coming back. The dude went off
Is he
for
coming?
43 points. They put Jokic in a pick and roll action down there the whole second half. And he didn't have no adjustment, but you know IQ high as a motherfucker. They were killing you.
Aaron going.
Man,
Is
to
he
them,
coming?
the IQ only count on one side of the ball now.
And that dude ain't built like everybody thinks he is. And then you going against a team that don't have no real fives in it. When Joel supposed to play, he's ducking you. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, how many fives they got in there? Rudy not even an offensive threat. But he locking you up to the point where he got your numbers looking
Oh
scared.
shit! Aaron Gordon is out, y'all, for Game 5. That's tonight. That's tonight.
It's over.
Yeah.
Black out the puppet.
Yeah.
I just
He's
said that.
out.
When Eric God went out, they put your ass in the pick and roll and you ain't had no answer because you don't play the NBA.
And that
So
was
that's
reported two hours ago by Hoopers. Let me see.
As long as it ain't Shams, because I don't agree with Shams.
Yeah, yeah, Sham, man.
But
The
Shams
names don't
on the
lie.
role player payroll though. Fuck Shams.
Yes, Sham names don't lie. Names don't lie. Okay.
hey, hit
He
that
telling
like
you.
button
He telling you who he
for
is by his
GG.
name.
Hit the like button for GG.
Mm,
Subscribe and share it. This the truth that we spit.
mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
This ain't no ESPN or no FS1. If you want to hit a real,
Right.
hit that like button and
Right.
subscribe.
Yeah, and check out Nolan. We all got channel. Dion, you got the channel? You got the channel?
No, I need that though.
Hold up,
Okay.
Dion. That shit easy to do.
Yeah, it is.
It's easy,
And don't
Dion. You
forget
need to
Old
follow
Head
a man, join the
Podcast. Don't
community.
forget
Man,
Old
you
Head
cooking, Dion. What you
Podcast.
mean you got no channel? Come on, Dion. Right, help him out, T.
Hey, we've been talking about it though. Coming out having a channel and everything like
Yeah,
that.
I ain't got nothing popping. I ain't got nothing
You ain't
popping.
got
I
nothing
Hey,
think.
but the
popping.
knowledge you
Yeah,
got
you
and the
got
experience,
something
you need something.
popping.
You
You
need
just get
something.
on. You do like me. Get on here and just be fussing. Okay, I'll be just fussing. They say I don't know what I'm fussing about, so I just get on here and be fussing. Okay, that's why it's
Hey,
called
I
quiet
ain't gonna lie
time.
to you. I was just sitting outside because I ain't gonna lie. People want to talk about this game and why the Lakers lost, right? When you hear different channels, Bubba Dub, I mess with you. Nice comedian. I support you, bro, and everything. But I ain't
Mm-hmm.
seen you do a video since they got the ass whooped. But you always talking about 40 and 40. And nigga, you better bring
Uh,
your ass to make that video for him having them 8, 9 turnovers, nigga.
yeah,
Don't duck that
and
smoke.
and 10 points, and trying to blame it on the referee officiating. There was the reason why the game went the way it went.
That nigga made a
What?
video, dog, talking about it's over and came out with a broom. Where that broom
Mm,
at? You had to put that bitch back in the basement now.
yeah.
You couldn't
What?
go to the
What
ride and
kind of?
get that broom.
Yeah. Yeah, that broom was that a push broom or manual? Okay, because
And
yeah,
y'all remember
yeah.
this slogan right here on Bad Boys. From now on, that's how you drive. He made
Hey,
Joker.
from
Mm-hmm.
now
From
on,
now
that's
on,
how you
that's how
drive.
you coach defense. From now on, he made that's how you coach defense. Let them the dudes
Yeah,
get at it, man. You got them dudes playing scared out there. You a
yeah.
defensive minded coach.
What they scared of? See, that's what I'm
I
trying to
think, GG.
understand who's on the team. And what are they scared of? What the problem is?
I don't know why they scared, but I wouldn't be scared of no nigga like that anyway without his two best players and you the third option. I should be up
Right.
with KD or without KD, but Eman's a
Mm-hmm.
defensive minded coach. So therefore, if you don't have an offensive minded coach on your bench to help you get these X's and O's in line and put players in position to be successful, them dudes figuring this shit out on their own. In game two, they had it. This shit's supposed to
Mm.
be tied, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can't really
That's a
blame it
fact.
on Ime because he's not no offensive minded coach. But what I could do blame it on is the team supposed to know this shit. KD, if you playing or not, you on the sideline looking like a jacker, bitch. Where your voice at? Look, we got 20 some seconds. We could win this game. I'll be back or whatever. Give him a pep speech. Tell him to hold the ball. Even if you get the 8 second count, just don't give up a three. You up by one. I mean by three. Let them get the easy two. Now it's a foul game. They got to foul you. Like, where's the chatter? Where's the communication? Ain't no way in the
He
world they're
not
supposed to
being
lose no 6 point lead with no 30 seconds on the fucking clock. No,
he
indeed,
not
no.
being the man at
I
all.
wish I would. I
Because that
wish
would
I
have he
would.
probably would have told Tate like, look, just stay on your feet, put a hand up. If you make it,
Man,
Mm-mm.
you make
listen,
it.
I like
Don't
Tay. Tay
foul.
got a lot of upside, but Tay wasn't even supposed to be in the game at that time. But that goes to show you, Ime don't fucking know. This is second, third year over there. So he's
Right,
still trying to
right.
get and learn the team and see what they can do and what they can't do. What I'm a
He's
fault
still
because they
trying to
say
get
his
that
fucking
roster.
error is the
He's
highest
still
order. That old nappy
right.
head, dry sand
Yeah,
weighing on top of his head
right,
as KD.
right,
That shit look like an old dried up ant pond that a nigga pulled gas on and kill it.
right.
You need
Now
to
he
cut that
don't.
shit off your head, boy. That
Right.
You
your
right.
express
You
How,
since
said
you
it.
left go to state because I ain't seen you with that ball spot since till you left go
is
to
this
state.
the new is this the new Bosley? Is this the new Bosley?
You know, that nigga need Rogaine, Jesperman, Bosman.
This is what
He need to
you a
go to
millionaire.
He need to
You
go to
I ain't counting
Walmart,
I ain't
HEB,
counting your pockets,
Fiesta,
but they do make an
Kroger.
announcement when you get paid, and I think you got a few quarters. You what? What the problem is?
Hey,
Hmm.
did KD quit on his team and try to throw them under the bus? Keep it real. Everybody, I want to know the answer. I just read you the burner account and the way he bracketed in these playoffs.
I told you what this is. You can't come
This
down
nigga
this street,
crazy.
That
man.
nigga
He
got
got the
that
phone
phone
call. He got
call.
the phone call, man. You
Mm-hmm.
knew that. We knew that from game one. The phone call has
Mm-hmm.
been made. Okay, well go on then with your bad self. Okay, take your whooping like a man on this next one.
All right, hold up. The phone call was made. If I give you the phone call was made,
Uh-huh.
what does that make KD?
That's what I'm talking about. You tell
Mm-hmm.
me. You tell me. because he's the same one that said, some of us like to play all our time. We don't take no time off. We're trying to throw shots at
I was
MJ.
just
And
about to
then,
say that.
you know what I'm saying? So what? Hey, you
That's
what?
why I
What?
said what that man KD, because if you gonna say that now, you ducking smoke. But this man went to go fulfill something his daddy and him had on the table because he loved that too.
He's,
Like I said, if anybody know Gigi, you from my era. We was all around, baby. We was seasonal. You know what I mean? We was
mm-hmm,
like Tony Thatcher and
mm-hmm.
Zion Rams. We had everything in there. So if it was football season, we played. What I'm trying to
Gigi
say,
was older than
baseball
us.
season,
Right,
Hey,
we
right,
hey,
played.
hey.
right,
Track season,
right.
I almost did cross country, nigga. That's for white folks. That's how bad we wanted to just be out there, and contribute to anything that was positive and get our health up and show
We
people we
playing
was the
for
best because we was the
FRNC.
Hey
competition for it.
James, hey James.
Huh?
Gigi older than us, man. She wasn't.
Hold
She
up,
was well
Gigi.
seasoned.
Gigi might be older than us,
Man,
but she's still in our
what does
era.
my age, what does my age have to do with me
Uh
participating in
oh.
an
Uh oh.
extracurricular activity? Gigi was a cheerleader. Gigi, I participated on the track team. I sent you the
Hey,
receipts on
talk your
your
shit,
cricket
Gigi.
phone. Okay, Gigi played varsity for 4 years. Okay, with the Converse,
Mhm.
which had the things around your ankles. Okay, and then
Yeah.
Gigi went over and played a couple of years of collegiate. Okay, so I know a little something about the sport. So what are you trying to say there, Pastor? I'm too old to talk about sports. I know what I
Nope.
saw. I saw Michael Jordan flying around in the air doing up and unders. The court is supposed to be 94 feet. He was playing 96 feet. Okay, what you trying to say? Hmm.
You was
And
old
then you
Shooting
enough
gotta
to
think
behind,
come to
about this.
college.
That was
shooting for behind the backboard, getting socked all in the nose. What's his name of Detroit? Isaiah Thomas that still ain't got over not being able to go to the USA team. You shouldn't said what you said and did what you did. You should have shook his hand trying to be all big and bad. Now you still 40 years later can't get over. You need to go see a therapist, Mr.
hey,
Thomas. Huh?
I'm glad you brought that up because I
Mm.
wanted to bring up that, but I ain't want to change the topic because every time I look at your screen,
No,
it's
we
the
no we
wrong
we
stuff
we can
to talk
change the
about.
topic. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff. This is
All right,
conversation.
all
We
right,
just
all right.
having
So for
conversation.
Isaiah Thomas, get off the X
Mm.
pill, bro. The boss killing you. Leave the Lord tabs alone. You can tell you on them pills the way your face crooked. You just like I don't know what's
There
wrong
you
with you.
go.
Your mouth is saying it all right now without you even speaking. So with that being said, whatever you got against MJ, bro, that man went through hell with y'all, bro. You gotta respect that. He didn't build no super team. The same nigga you hating, trying to put another dude over him, talking about that's what made him go because he all versatile, and talking about records that America just broke. When you know it's the end all be all is the championship. So you salty behind that because
Mm-hmm.
when you was beating
Mm-hmm.
him 4-0 and he had to get his first game to his second game to sweeping your ass, come on, man, that's growing pains. You supposed to respect that grind more than season. You come from my era. But I understand. I understand. But guess
Yeah.
what? To
Yeah.
certain people, that don't fly with us, man, because we know the real envy. You know what I mean? People already told us the real story of why you really hate this man. Yeah, we know you from Chicago. Your nephew had on John jersey at your family thing and nachos and come on, man, that's hate, man. That's not even got nothing to do with no game. That got something to do with somebody that have something to wear. People could wear what they want to wear. You know what I mean? But if you feel that way, keep on feeling that way. But the record already speaks for itself, my bro. And guess what? He bust your ass. And he swept you back. So you could take that to 3 or that 2-1 lead that you got over him in the playoffs and take it to 2 championship. Could have been the first 3 in a row, but that's what he was. That's why you started there again. Let's talk about it. You could have went 3 in a row, but you blowed your ankle up, still had the side of the game, but they call it cheap old 5 on Lamb Bill to put Kareem on the line and kill y'all 3 people. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's
Don't
talk
get mad
about it,
at that,
partner.
but
Don't get
God,
mad
I'm
at
so
that
sick of you
man.
being on the TV, Mr. James. And then one day he's giving Mike praise for, and he low key,
For the Cheeto man. He do like the
he
Cheeto
low key
man.
bowing down. And then the next day you see him on the podcast, he's comparing KD to Michael. What is it, boy? If you don't get over there and get your script refilled, please go get your script refilled.
They say
Hey, I'm not gonna
he
lie
mad
to you.
like that
Noah
because
really
Mike.
made me mad what Isaiah said. Isaiah said,
You and Mr. Pibb needs to go get y'all scripts refilled. Since we done changed the subject from the playoff, I want you going over there with Mr. Pibb, great value. Y'all going to get the scripts refilled. To be quiet.
no,
Don't
Noah
say
ain't
that.
mad too though. I swear to God.
Hush.
Check this
Hush.
out.
It's
What your
quiet
father
time.
what your father said, what your father
ah.
said KD can win 6 championships if you replace him with Jordan. First of
Come
all,
on
Mr.
now.
Palmer,
Come
the
on
nigga can't
now.
win 6 in his own era with no defense. So how the fuck you think you're gonna replace him with Jordan and win it in that era when he can't win in his weak ass era?
He ain't
Like
even
that
Jay
don't even
Reed,
make sense.
man.
Man, come on now. It wasn't no. They had. You know yourself. You was getting popped up a little bit. They was socking you up. So you think KD finna go out there and really play the way he's playing in this era? Back then, when they was socking you up, tripping you, pulling on you. Didn't somebody get their reels broke? Was it Kobe or was it Mike? One of them got the reels broken. The
No, it
nose.
was Mike.
Kobe got his nose broke, didn't he? That's why he had to wear the mask,
Yeah,
right?
Ron Artest broke Jordan ribs in the pickup game.
Did you not see that? What was it? The malice at the palace? Okay, Did you not see? Did you not see that? You ain't heard about it. Do your research, okay? And you think the KD that ain't even playing, okay, in the postseason, the way he's supposed to be playing under contract. He ain't showing up for a damn game. That he did a little something, something. But this not it, Mr. James. This is not how you represent being a G. How this not it, Mr. James. You can't respect this. You can't. You can't respect this. How am I gonna respect this? This looks just like what it is. I ain't playing. That's what it is. I ain't playing.
Hey, you silly with the Scottie Pippen Chester Cheeto though. You crazy.
That nigga do look like that nigga
Hey,
Chester. That's
that's
Mr. Pibb.
crazy.
That's Mr. Pibb. Or Mr. Pibb selling ass nigga.
Yeah, Mr. Pierce, Supreme T-shirt wearing. I don't know where them glasses come from, but you need to go get your script refilled. Y'all need to leave Michael Jordan. You know what? If you had as much money, if you have as much money as you talked about Michael Jordan, y'all wouldn't be doing all these Mr. Pierce commercials. Okay, how about that? Cause that's all you talk about is Michael Jordan. You riding his coattail just like everybody else here. Some people want to say he ain't the GOAT. Some people want to say that he didn't get this many steals. Some people want to say he had a gambling problem. Some people want to say he retired and came back. And some people want to say he's an AI. He ain't even real. Okay. Some people want to say that if it wasn't that Scotty was the one, and Michael Jordan wasn't really that good, okay? And they got all kind of theories around Michael Jordan making money off of him and getting all these clicks and all of this, and y'all doing the same thing. What is y'all talking about?
If Scottie Pippen was what he thought he was, they would have beat the Lakers in 2000.
When he retired, if you the man, do your thing. Ain't nobody, man. Please, you think Michael gonna get mad and when he came back because you won another championship? You really thought Mr. Jordan was gonna care and get mad about that? Huh? He didn't stop you from winning another championship, but now what? All of a sudden you upset about it, man. That's like a spouse or a partner that you break up with and they won't leave you alone.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
He the same
you
one that
know
was
I'm
popping because Tony Kukoc got the last shot.
man. I broke up with you 20 years ago, and here you is popping up at my door. What you want?
You say this
Leave
ain't
me
that.
alone. Yeah, this ain't that, man. I'm trying to get on the jet. I'm on my way out the door.
I'm trying to get on the jet. I'm trying to see what that's
I
all
want to
about.
say,
What
well,
that
Hey, come on, remember what we used to do?
oh, man,
Who even
please.
drink Mr. Pibb? Do y'all drink that shit?
Yeah, I ain't never heard of it.
Man, they don't even, man.
Dang,
Do
I
they?
never
Do
heard of
they
it
make
neither.
that? Where they make it at? Who? They don't even see. Mr. Pibb ain't like Dr. Pepper. You know that ain't Dr.
He
Pepper under
ain't even.
Coke, Coca
Hey, they ain't
Cola.
even got. He ain't got
So,
nothing on Chasta. They ain't got nothing on Chasta.
man, please.
They
They
don't got
ain't
nothing
even
on
got no.
RC Cola.
They ain't got no contact information, website. You can't even. You probably can look them up on the Google. Lexi can tell you a few things. Who's selling Mr. Pibb? Who's selling Mr. Pibb? You want to be throwing shots, man? Please. You make me have to take more medication. I need to whoop my own self for listening to your nonsense.
Man, yeah, he delusional as hell.
Well, I got to go, y'all. We've been on here 3 hours. Last words, Mr. Pastor. Last words.
Smoke something,
Business.
nigga. Happy birthday
Huh?
to Happy birthday to Dion. Smoke some
Yeah.
and peace, love, and hair grease.
Yes,
Peace,
sir.
love, and hair grease. Mr. Brother
I
Nola,
usually be at work,
anyone?
so I appreciate y'all letting me tap in, GG.
You always welcome over here. What you talking about?
No, I usually
Uh,
be at work, so I'll be missing the lives.
okay. I understand, but you always welcome over here, baby. I'm usually here on Mondays. Um, Sometimes I have to go, appointments and things, but Mondays is usually my day. 11, I got start. We start at 11:30, and I'll send you the link. If you are available, but you're always welcome. Happy birthday! Enjoy your day. Keep it safe. Okay.
Yes, man. I appreciate
Uh,
y'all. Much love,
no
y'all.
problem. No problem. Nola, you got any last word for Gigi? James, you on mute. Pastor, you watching the game? All right, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We've been on here now for over 3 hours. Hope something that we said invoked a train of thought. Um, we gave our, well, I don't want to say predictions. How we been analyzing the games. We gave that. James, I think James is gone too. But we gave our, predictions on the games and what we were looking at. Um, One thing I really impressed with is the level of defense and the level of um, physicality that the referees are allowing. They are allowing a lot of physicality. Some of it is petty, and then some of it is extreme. So they are doing that. Um, I don't know. But tonight, OKC, Phoenix, we already gave our predictions on all of the games for today, and well for the rest of the week. You guys enjoy. Stay safe.
All right, salute, GG. Much love, Queen. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me
yeah.
on.
That's what I was saying. I was waiting for you. Any last words for us tonight, today?
Nah, great playoff you've been saying. Physicality back in
Okay.
the game, especially when it count, when all the marbles on the line. I just want to see the veterans lead like they're supposed to, help the youngsters grow,
Mhm.
continue to keep this league
Mhm.
a better league than normal, because we've been lacking a little bit. And
Yeah,
after
I
looking at
think we're
losing
headed
a
in the
lot of
right
people,
direction.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
Europeans has caught up with it. So let's just get back to the basics, fundamentals, and let's just see where it goes. Like
Okay,
once
okay.
again, don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe from my girl GG, man. She doing some great things over here. And keep following, brother. It's nothing but the truth and the real.
That's it. That's it. You know how we do it.
Oh yeah.
I'll be looking for you. I'll be looking for you around. Thank you for coming by. I love you much. Okay.
All right. Love you too, Queen. That's all good. You know that. We support each other. So the movement is real.
Right. The link, if you want the information, is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna get out of here. Go get me some chicken and dressing and some baked chicken and dressing collard greens for real. Okay. Yes, I am. Some, and you know it's better on the second day. So you guys stay safe, be blessed. Like I said, contact information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If you want to donate, that information is there. Also, we are here. We try to be here on Mondays at the Hush Room, doing our quiet time, having conversations, trying to analyze and, you know, see what's going on, enjoying ourselves, laughing, talking. Y'all have a great week. And with that, we're gonna be gone, okay? Love you guys.